Hello everyone, we're joined here once again by the Slayers. We're joined with Troy. He is the DM. Hi
Hello.
Troy.
Hello.
And we have a new member. Cranes is joining us this time. Hi Cranes.
Hello, hello.
And who are you playing as Cranes?
I'm playing as Facilia,
Ooh, I really like that
who
name.
is yet to appear.
Okay, so I guess we'll learn about them when we get to it. Who would like to say hi next?
Howdy, I'm
Hi.
Stag. I play a
Hello, I'm on Elevate. I'll be playing Dooley today.
Hello, I'm Corian or Corri, and I'm playing as Pim today.
Woohoo! Alright, Troy, so whenever you are ready.
Okay. Well,
Um,
actually, before I get underway, I was wondering if anyone would like to, again, first of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming to attend this special St. Valentine's Day Lunar New Year one-shot. Well, Cranes,
woohoo!
thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I also appreciate anyone watching in Lux's chat, my chat, what is it? Like the recording down the line if you're listening to us from the future. Ooh.
Ooh, Vod.
Yes, the VOD. And of course, while this is a St. Valentine's Day / Lunar New Year one-shot special, there is a little bit of continuity. Not enough to scare anyone off, but enough to know that you all are, for the most part for now, a group that has gone through many trials and tribulations. Would anyone like to recap what happened in the past? At least the most recent session, for sure.
Oh, crap. Well, last
priest
time...
a bomb.
yeah.
Quick pop quiz, real quick.
Last time we had to face a Bob in the New Year's, and we punched Preminger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
We tried
Yay.
to pickpocket Preminger multiple times, but we failed. And
Yes.
and then Pim tried to cover it up, but then also failed at that.
Mhm.
Avery got 2 adopted kobolds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The way I almost spit out the drink that I was drinking as you said that, as I will admit to you all, this is going to be a moment of human weakness on my part. I forgot about the kobolds. I forgot about the robots. Let me get those around.
You're me and Bob.
Holy shit. Previously before that, we killed Santa.
Oh, and we went to prison.
Yep.
Yeah.
While trying to stop a bomb. Yeah.
It's funny for me to imagine that
Santa, so yeah.
you went to prison specifically for killing Santa. That is my new headcanon.
Nice. They just knew.
They're like, we didn't see, there aren't cameras in this establishment. Well, there are, but they're to keep track of those workers that you all freed. But as far as like actually killing Santa goes, oh, we have no idea who it was, but we are pretty sure it was y'all.
It was y'all.
Now we're outlaws. We're on the run.
On the run.
Ooh, wait, I like that. I am using that right now. I'm reaching in mentally and yoinking that. You're outlaws and you're on the run.
Mhm. We're hardened criminals now.
Last second plot twist.
Yes, thank you.
Pim has like face tattoos that he gave to himself while he was in prison for like 2 hours.
For 2 hours. Oh my gosh.
We're not even in prison anymore, unless we're in prison
you
again.
Oh my gosh.
It would have been hilarious actually if so yeah, to recap, as last session started, I opened with the classic being imprisoned. A lot of sessions, a lot of D&D starts in a tavern, as you all can see here on this screen, but I decided to take the play of you all starting in prison. It would have been hilarious to start you off in prison again for maybe escaping, for maybe that bomb threat, something like that, yeah.
We go into a tavern prison. Where we're in prison, but we get drinks.
Oh wait, that's a genius idea. Just like I combined the tavern and that airplane jet situation, so I could get you all airdrop last session
We're
or the
in
first
the
session. Yeah.
prison tavern.
Holy shit.
We're in the dungeon tavern. There's like a dungeon you can go through, and then there's also like a little tavern rest area.
Isn't that just like a... That's like a dark rave club at this point.
Yeah, sorta.
Yeah, that's when I get to use the party music, because normally you don't get to use a lot of party or rave or electronic EDM music. EDM. I'm sorry, not EDM music. I didn't say that. EDM in your...
Oh,
No, it's not an ATM machine. But you don't get to use that a lot in this fantasy setting.
That
So
would be
any
so fun.
excuse I can, I really appreciate it.
that would be so fun to use it in a D&D campaign.
You
Yes,
go
for
into
sure.
the club in
Mhm.
a fantasy session, and it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, not to steal ideas from. I almost said steal friends from my ideas. Not to steal ideas from my friend, but he does have a club situation for D&D.
Ooh,
And the enemy. Oh my gosh, I just want to steal the idea so bad.
do it.
Also, I do have a request from the chat, as Max has instructed anyone here who's thirsty to hydrate. We're playing D&D. That might mean you're thirsty or not, but be sure to hydrate before we get going, because there's a
I
lot of
just have-
talking ahead in your future.
There
I
is
just
a lot of-
hydrated.
I got water next
You
to
know,
me.
I think I'm gonna go refill my water bottle real quick.
Okay.
Shit.
Be back.
Sounds good.
Oh, I'm glad you liked the race. Yeah, Max made my overlay.
Yes, for those of you on my end, feel free to swing over to Lux's channel, because I adore this overlay. I wish my end were more festive. For the occasion, it's just so beautiful. Like, I'm looking at these candy hearts and the lanterns and the moon cakes. Perhaps we'll see those in the near future. Wink, wink. It just all looks great.
Sounds
Yours looks
great.
good too. I love your tavern and the animatedness.
Maybe you should make one for me too. Yes, actually, I would be highly interested in having something like that here. All right. While we wait for the return of the hydrator, let me see if there's a few other things to address. Of course, as you all might realize, there is, normally there's 4 members in the party, but there are 5 members of the party. It's going to be exciting to see how that pans out.
Ooh, yes.
Yes.
I guess I should
New
say
villain, perhaps? What's up?
I should say who I am. I am Lux, and I play Elena. Elena is a drow monk. Yeah.
Okay. Actually,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rogier is a companion baby kangaroo who she carries around in her little... She has like a shirt pouch all the time. My little bestie, yeah. Cause I just like the thought of a baby kangaroo who fights alongside her.
yeah, it's a really cute idea. I love little companions. For example, one of my players has a little mimic. Well, what had happened was
Aw.
they came across a mimic, and they asked me if they could take it with them. And
It's cute.
I have difficulty saying no to people, an issue we'll discuss at a later time. And so, yeah, he keeps the mimic on his back. It's like in the shape of like a broom or like another tool, like a hoe or something. Yeah.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that, because if I could adopt someone in this game, then I will.
Yes, much to my chagrin. I mean, in a good way, like affectionately. My D&D players tend to adopt all sorts of things, which means there's basically a menagerie, like a whole zoo filled with these other creatures, characters, constructs that they've added to their party.
Oh, was that Corri?
Yeah, I'm back.
Hi.
All right, welcome back.
Hello.
And welcome back to Stuckham 2, who did be right back for a bit.
Welcome
I'm
back.
excited to have my chat bless you all. So I'm just going to reiterate this, because I've told the players a little bit about this. But hey, chatters, I am in the process of, literally right now, I'm adding a channel point redeem so that you can bless the player of your choice. And then they'll get a
Ooh.
D4 added to their next attack roll, ability check, saving throw of their choice as well.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
Yes, it might come in clutch, especially for this boss. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. You
Oh.
should give it. You should give it to me.
Y'all heard it here. Corey wants the first bless for Pin.
Yeah, I was gonna be coy
Only
and all.
if you want to. You don't have to.
No, it's a requirement.
No, you have
I was
to.
going for
No
it.
a rule now.
pressure, but it's mandatory that you must bless Pim
No
first.
pressure, but you have to do it. Yeah.
Exactly. But no pressure.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm making the reading right now. Calm down, folks. I will get it in just a bit. Stucco wants to bless all of you right now.
Oh, that'd be nice. Wouldn't it
All
be
right.
nice?
So, I'm going to go ahead and give a little description to you all. Let me go ahead and reveal. Let us leave this tavern that we are all in right now and immerse ourselves back in the session. Let's go. So, you will find
Yippee.
yourselves on the new page on Roll20. You'll be at the bottom right of the screen. Feel free to move over there.
Yay, I can move.
So as you are moving around, oh, I'm sorry. Let me take you to a different map first. I'm so sorry. You all probably saw this earlier. I'm going to take you away here real quick.
Okay.
So you find yourselves at this new location right over here. Trees
Wow.
hide the estate's walls from view, creating the illusion of being in a forest clearing. The place is a serene sanctuary hidden from the clamor of the surrounding city. A home with a layout such as this may not be immediately familiar to you. You are first greeted with cool white stone forming the path before you, but the path leads beyond rooms containing curiosities currently closed off to you, doors I dare not prevent you from opening. The path continuing forward through lovely patches of green grass that invite you to take but short naps within their embrace. So this is the scene that you've got going on here. If anyone wants to comment before I continue reading, feel free to do so.
Belle would say, is this a prison too?
That's a good idea. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me just change some notes here real quick. Change this to a prison. This is now the prison warden. Got it. Perfect, perfect. All right, yes. The answer is yes. Did I say no before? The answer is yes.
Yes, I think this must be a prison because nothing could ever be this relaxing. So we'll trick to get us to lower our guards. So we best make sure that we're on top of it.
Meanwhile,
Where-
Gabriel was actually breathing in the air.
Where
Oh,
is everyone?
Oh, you are not on this map just yet, but
Okay.
I will reveal you shortly. All right. Now,
I see.
a little bit more of a description. Emerging from the grass are a number of trees with shade that tempt those not willing to take naps on the warm grass to rest their heads beneath their boughs instead. There's even a small body of water that those of us in the higher world would know to be a koi pond, a soothing blue filled with movements by the fishy denizens within.
oh.
It's at this point that I feel like it's probably okay for me to take you to the actual page now, so I will take you over here. You'll find your characters again on the bottom right, and you can move through and see the things that I've just described here.
Jeremy and Bob are here.
Alright.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay. I don't know if this is intentional that Cranes is not here yet.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is intentional. Don't worry. As you know, Cranes is actually the prison warden. Sorry to spoil it for you. She'll be showing up eventually to take you all back to. Oh yes. So the reason why you are here is, so you are on the run.
Oh,
You've heard about this area of refuge, a place that takes in people who otherwise might not have a home. While you might not stay here for long, just know that you will be safe within these walls.
Oh, so it's like a good prison.
Yes, a good prison, a phrase that definitely exists.
I don't know who I'm talking to, by the way, Pim. Don't worry, I'm not crazy.
Gabriel
right.
just
Mhm.
breathes in the air and enjoys the tiled stone beneath her feet.
Oh, it is
Mhm.
pretty. Pretty.
Yeah, I bet that
Yes.
towel would feel really nice on bare feet.
Oh. What do you
Mhm.
think, baby Roger? Does it feel nice? Can he just be like hopping a little bit? Or returning back to Elena's pouch? Like shirt
He
pouch?
makes kangaroo noises.
Yeah. I don't know what sound a kangaroo actually makes. I only like know the kangaroo and Tekken makes like a sound.
I also don't know what sound kangaroos make. If anyone knows what sound kangaroos make, let me know.
Oh yeah. I would like to inspect the koi pond to make sure it isn't anything suspicious.
That's a very insightful of you. Go ahead and give me the first roll of the session. Give me an investigation roll. If you would like, you can roll nature instead. I'm a flexible DM. I like players to be able to roll different skills because sometimes there might be another way to go about it.
Ooh.
I don't know if I have anything special when it comes to nature.
I sure don't.
Oh, I have a investigation. I have a
Ah, it is unfortunate that roll is pretty low, but it is amusing for the rest of us. So,
yeah.
with that roll, man, do these fish sure look delicious? I forget. Does Pim eat fish?
Yeah,
Important question to ask.
he'll eat pretty much anything.
Oh, man, these fish look quite delicious. You've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, so you know it's dangerous to be, doing things that are untoward towards these koi fish. But yeah, you're. Oh my
He's
gosh,
like,
I should
there
have
seems
told
to
you
be
this.
nothing special about these fish. They do
Oh.
look mighty tasty though.
Wow,
no.
Pim,
And
you
then
should...
he tries to catch one with his bare hands, but he fails spectacularly.
You
Oh.
know,
Yes, it
trying
slips just out of your grasp.
I don't want to roll for that because I don't want him to succeed.
I don't...
I'm so glad you chose not to roll for that because I was really nervous that I'd have to ask you to roll for that and that you would succeed, upending all my plans and throwing everything into chaos, which is something I expected from you 40 minutes in, but not like, what are we, 17 minutes in?
I mean, like how Gabriel did so last time. Yeah, Gabriel's a fisher. I think she wants to look at the pond.
All
Ooh.
right. Well, then, feel free to step up, take a look. You can roll me your choice of investigation or nature.
Where the heck is this?
While I'm here, Dooley and Elena, do either of you eat fish? And if so, is it your favorite food or not?
oh, Dooley definitely eats fish. She used to, well, she lived by the ocean at one point, so.
Mm.
Oh. Down by the river, one might
Ooh.
say.
Exactly.
That's a really good roll, Stag.
In a
That is
van
good.
down by the river, you could say.
All right. This is completely unorthodox. Dooley, can I ask you to make me a constitution saving throw before I reveal the results of
Uh-oh.
Gabriel's nature roll? Let's see what you get.
Yeah.
Yes, saves are the most fun role for a DM to ask their players to make. It's like charisma save. You just got possessed by a ghost. Dex save. I just cast fireball on you. You know, that kind of thing.
I just got...
Ooh.
Actually,
See.
while we're talking about this fireball and you're pulling up the dice for the roll, this does remind me. So, Corri, for Pim, you do have uncanny dodge. Oh, and also, Pim, you have been blessed for the first time. Congratulations on the bless. Let me get this going for you. All right, those of you at home will recognize this as the bless symbol in Baldur's Gate 3. So Pim now has an additional 1d4 to the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw of your choice. Congratulations.
Damn.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you, Almighty Chat God, for the blessing.
You're
Yes,
suddenly
thank you,
glowing.
Sakaminti.
You're truly
What happened to
benevolent.
you? You're like glowing. Did you wear new clothes today?
Yeah, I got a new skincare routine going on. It makes my skin simply radiant.
Ah. All right. What did Dooley get for the roll?
Oh, I'm having a hard time opening
I
the character
Oh.
sheet. So
Oh no, that's strange.
Oh, you opened
Yes, roll 20 do
the...
be Wilden. Also, roll 20 please sponsor us, but hashtag not sponsored.
Hey, we've used you a lot, you know. Especially Troy.
okay.
Oh yes, as I was explaining. Sorry. So Pim has uncanny dodge now, which lets you basically I can never say this word, have damage when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. It's pretty good, and the reason why I bring this up is because I think like monks also get an ability to help them avoid damage from things like fireballs better, to basically like flatten themselves against the ground or like leap over it with great finesse. So it's
Oh,
definitely something that will come in handy as you get into
I
combat.
see. I see.
pretty neat
That
if you
does
ask me.
that does sound like a pretty fun ability.
Yes, I'll try to my best to remind you and everyone else of their new abilities. Now that you're all level 5, by the way, chat. Yes, the
Aw.
gang is fully level 5.
Hooray!
Also,
Your
thank you
favorite
to
spell class.
for blessing Elena.
Oh, well, I really tried your skincare routine while we were talking, Pam. I hope I'm glowing a little bit too.
Well, I can see it. Your skin looks dewy.
Speaking of Dewey, is roll 20 being mean to you still over there, or are things happening to work over there?
Where-
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, where did I click?
Oh, you open your journal tab,
There we go.
top, and then click your character. And it should open the if that's what you're
Oh
talking about.
no. Yeah, it's not working. At least I know I was doing the right things. It just
Oh,
wasn't pulling it up for me. Let me refresh. Maybe that'll help.
hopefully.
Okay. Let's see.
Roll 20, please.
Roll 20, please. We like you. You're a great website. We'll keep praising
Yes,
you.
roll
We know
20.
your work. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
you did it,
that's a good
yay.
Oh my
boy,
gosh,
roll 20.
good. All you have to do is praise it. It's truly the best way. All right. So, Constitution saving throw. Yeah, let me roll that.
Ah.
Okay, I got
Max
a
wants to
7. Perfect.
use points to bless roll 20. Yes, I really wish we could bless roll 20 with your points, Max.
Wait, if you
Okay. Mhm.
if you
it's a
bless roll
7.
20, will it give Troy the DM an advantage?
Oh, yes, you're right. Max, please bless me. I should. Instead of bless a player of your choice, I'm gonna make it cheaper. Bless the DM of your choice, and then
Make it
it'll both be
cheaper.
200 points.
What do you mean make it cheaper? Oh man, I shouldn't have given him ideas. House advantage, oh no.
I wonder, can players bless each other, just not themselves?
House always wins. House always wins, indeed. Okay. Oh, but yes, Facilia also gets a bless right now, so I will go ahead and put that on you for when you show up.
Yay! Thanks.
All right. So, Dooley, it is my pleasure on displeasure. So, with the 7, man, your stomach's really rumbling.
Oh no.
These fish look huge. Like,
Oh.
sure, Pin may have stepped in and stepped back out, unable to catch a fish, but you are quite an expert when it comes to fish. And man, oh man, are you hungry? I just want to leave that thought in your mind.
Does
You know,
Kate
Pim, you
really
really need to watch
exist?
a professional take one of these fish down, and she's gonna pull out her weapon.
Oh boy.
Her
What
mace,
have I
and
done?
she's gonna try to just slam into the one with the fish.
Okay. All right. As I pull up the things that I don't expect to be looking up mid-session, but I always have to look up things mid-session. F5E, fish, AC. Yes. If you're pulling out a weapon, is there a particular weapon you're gonna use?
Oh, I have a morning star actually. Yeah, so I'll
Lord
be
have
using that.
mercy.
Um,
Right. Oh.
Fish AC.
play, you could say. Fish sticks, perhaps. Ugh, I can imagine all of it. We've been running for so long. I think we've really earned this.
Stucco, thank you for the bless on me. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to use it for the fish right now. All right.
Use it for the
So,
fish.
okay, go ahead. And so you can roll to hit on the fish. Its AC is technically 13, but with this bless that I got, thank you, Stucco, I'm going to raise the AC accordingly with my D4 roll. So let's see if you hit first.
Oh my god.
Okay. What do I roll again? Oh my gosh. Wait. Hit dice? Yeah? No.
Oh, it would actually be. Let me pull up your sheet real quick. The Morning Star, is it not? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not in your sheet. Morning
Oh.
Star. It should be. Let me throw this in here. Boop. All right, there we go. All you have to do is click the Morning Star button right under your moonbeam,
Oh, sweet.
and then see if you can.
Oh, the
Ooh. Oh, I don't even need to roll this yet, but I need a bless token for myself. Let me just copy this. So it like you swing down, but like the angle of the refraction of the water, something that I didn't pay attention to in school, so that's all I'm gonna say with that sentence. It's enough for you to miss the fish completely, actually.
Oh, shoot. I think we've been starved for too long. I'm really not at my A game here.
Too fast, too furious.
No fish for dinner.
While you are all here trying to catch fish for dinner, you actually hear a voice from the next room kind of clearing a throat, and you'll hear the voice say, "Children, you should really come over here and sit down, if you please."
He says, "How can we
Well,
trust
first of
you?"
all,
Okay.
what a child. Exactly, Finn. Oh no.
Wait. We just tried to kill his fish. What if he's angry at us?
No, we were. What fish?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't see any
What
fish. What
Oh.
fish? No fish.
Let's see. Can I see the person?
Yes, actually, if you let me read off a little bit more description for you all. So, keen eyes will spot what we know to be a cherry blossom tree at one side of the garden north of you. And near the center of the garden square, seated peacefully under one of the larger trees, is an elderly dragonborn. Let me post this for you right here.
Oh. Well, what do y'all think? Should we head over to the
Avery is already dashing.
Oh my gosh! Like, oh my gosh! It's another Gabri.
Oh my god. It's another game.
Wait.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Brie, we don't even know them. They could just be another person trying to kill us.
What? I would never.
Uh-huh.
I would. Elena slaps him. Then just shaking.
All right, let me get a song going, and I'll be right with you all.
Avery nods at him in greeting. And another girlfriend. Hello.
Hello. Good to meet you. We are, I am Muley D. Tear, and these are friends, the layers. Yes, we're just passing by.
I cannot leave that go unaddressed. You just call yourselves the layers.
The layers.
Can't. I'm so sorry. All right, please proceed. As I give, Gabriel and Dooley have now been blessed by Stuckham and Reese,
Thank you.
respectively. So everyone's got blessed going on right now.
Hooray.
So
Yay!
Avery kind of ignores Dooley's attempts to lay low because she's not paying attention. She just says, "Hey, I'm Gabrielle, and these are my friends."
I'm Shmim.
Perfect, Schmim.
I am explanation point.
We can call you X for sure, right?
Yeah, extra short. Yeah.
All right. I love all the names that are happening here. Let me show you all what this person looks like.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right, so
Oh.
I love
this elderly dragonborn's red scales aren't as lustrous as they once were, and you
Oh,
see that he
handsome
does
man.
wear fine silk robes to
Mhm.
compensate.
You know what? Maybe he's not such a bad guy.
You know,
Are you saying that because of the attractiveness of the person?
next time judge my appearances here. Remember the claws.
All right. So he'll turn to you all and return your greetings. He'll say, "Hello, my name is." Oh, sorry. I have to look at it. Okay, I'm just getting it right. My name is Young Gi. Thank you for speaking to me. I promise you my full attention. You'll notice beside the Dragonborn is a small table low to the ground, upon which sits a few plates filled with various brown pastries. Mooncakes for you, my visitors. Please come and eat. Feel free to, if you want a taste of the Dragonborn's mooncakes, feel free to.
Feel free.
Just trying to observe if they might be poisoned or something before any. And she's gonna like hold out her hands like, no, stop, hold on, stop.
No,
Okay,
that's not weird.
If you want to see if they're poisoned or not, go ahead and give me a survival check or investigation, your choice.
Okay, survival. Oh, what's better? Survival, yeah. Okay.
Yes, one at a time, children, exactly.
Nice. Rolled a 16 for survival to see if these are poisoned mooncakes.
Okay, you're able to tell that these are not. Well, while it is not out of character for me to give you poison food, these mooncakes are not poison.
That's okay. We can take one and eat them with a thank you.
Yes, they're okay. They're okay to eat, but try not to eat too many. Alright, do we
Him-
take one and
Alright.
to it?
Okay.
Okay.
Him, he tentatively takes a bite because he's a little cautious, but they end up tasting really good, so he keeps eating them and forgets about being worried.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Elena,
Avery absolutely looks like she's enjoying it.
don't want to upset something.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to upset stomach, so it's good to eat slow. Something I had to remind myself, basically. I recently have come to learn that I need to take breaks and breathe in between absorbing my food. So I've tried to be better about that in real life.
Yeah,
How
I feel
Fast
that.
do you eat?
I feel like I eat slow. I remember I'm a level
Okay.
with you. I eat so slow. Like everyone has finished eating in school, and I'm like, oh, wait for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. It
Yeah.
is good to take a minute.
Yeah, plus to
Go at your
enjoy the
pace.
food.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so to recap, this sounds very suspicious of me, but the people who have partaken are, let's see, one, and then Pim, Elena, and Dooley. Are you choosing to eat the oh, sorry. Are you choosing to eat the food?
Dooley's gonna hold one in her hand and then
Sorry, my bad. Schmim, yes.
Yes. Muley, I mean. So, Sir Young Key, do you just offer these to anyone who comes in?
Yes, actually, those of you who have arrived here seeking help, it's important to be good hosts for people. I think it's important to show kindness to people, even if you'll only be knowing them for a short period of time.
Ooh. That is a sentiment I can fully agree with, and Dooley will take a bite of the mooncake.
Nice.
Did that not sound
Delicious.
ominous to you, Dooley?
No, it
Dooley.
didn't. It sounded honest. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Dooley.
Anyways,
Although- Yes. You,
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you, Youngkey. And my name is exclamation point.
Yes, exclamation point. It is nice to meet you. Oh, it looks like I can't even type just an exclamation point and send it in. Also, blessings won't stack right now, only because I haven't. I don't have that ability yet here. I'd have to do some copying and pasting and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe in the future, blessings will stack. But as Elena's reaching for one, as much as I want you to eat one too, you can still. But he'll say, "But there is a pressing matter that I would hope that someone could assist me with." He kind of looks off into the middle distance forlorn, like you know how someone will sit in a window, gazing out longingly, imagining their lost love, like that
Aw.
energy. Well, I guess maybe lost love is incorrect here for Youngie specifically, but he'll say, "I don't mean to impose this upon you all, but I was wondering if you could help me with a little problem."
Oh, certainly. We're quite the adventurers, you know.
What is this problem you speak of?
Yeah.
Well, yes, let me get to it. But first, where are my manners? I'd like to wish you all a happy, say, Lunar New Year, as he turns specifically to look at Gabri. The year of the dragon is upon us, young dragon, and he kind of bows a little bit. But
Oh.
yes, it is the year of the dragon, as he's insinuating. It makes it sound like it's a lie.
Do you think they celebrate Lunar New Year in the Underdark?
I guess it's up to the person, yeah.
I feel like I don't think they can't see the moon down there, so maybe not. Probably not.
Yeah, just little moonbeams that come in from the surface, but even
Yeah.
then, you're very far down. So.
I think Gabriel would have heard about it, but she's definitely very, very intrigued by the fact that it's the year of the dragon.
Woohoo!
Yes, it's
the-
quite exciting when real life and fantasy life intersect.
It's the year of you, Gabri. But
What?
Me and my
Gabriel,
dad.
you get a whole year dedicated to you?
Me and my father, I guess. And she just does not elaborate.
it does not allow.
Especially since she
Oh.
just said her father and not her mother.
Oh,
Yes,
but yes, an
right.
evil version of myself would have a redeem where they can bane the players. It's kind of like Cult of the Lamb, where you can choose if you have Twitch integrated for your Cult of the Lamb game. You can basically choose to hinder or help your cult leader, the Lamb. And then, if you choose to hinder, then it'll be like, oh, the cultists all poop everywhere, or
Oh, man.
crops die or something.
Oh, that's funny. Banes. Oh, dear.
But yes, he'll continue and he'll say, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. He'll say, we are being ravaged by a demon. Normally, this is a matter that I would prefer to keep close at hand, and I certainly do not wish to trouble my queen with this issue. However, my days of dealing with such matters myself are behind me, and as competent as my people are, he's like referring to the staff that might work around here, maybe his bodyguards, but definitely not any of the guests that might be around. He'll say, I do not think they are particularly well equipped to deal with this demon. They are too predictable, too vulnerable. This is where you come in. I was consulting through my yellow scrolls. I was looking for someone to be able to take care of this issue. I eventually did find a group. They were called the Slayers, but I haven't been able to contact them just yet. But the Layers, how fortuitous that you have fallen into my lap. Wait, that sounds like something an evil person would say. Please ignore the evilness of that statement. He'll say, I was looking for a team that would be able to address my issue, and this, I mean, hearing you all talk about how you wanted to eat my koi fish, I feel like you are just the brand of people I need to take care of my situation.
This is assuming that Gabriel didn't blurt out, oh, Slayers, that's us. Because she was
True.
not paying
It's like,
attention to the fact that the other guys were trying to hide.
Oh my god. Wait,
Wait,
she
wait,
should.
wait.
Absolutely.
well, it's like, imagine if you will, the Slayers were here all along, but we hid our identity. Oh well, you would have never known.
Ah, surprise surprise! We knew you wanted us in the first place.
Yeah, we totally knew.
You were testing us, and we were testing you. We are indeed
You passed our
not the
test.
layers.
We're in.
Right, we were.
Mhm.
Scary, right, we were.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. Yeah, let's go
I
with
guess
that.
we'll-
Yeah.
So
Alright.
here, oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, you crazy old man, we're in.
You crazy old man.
Yes, let me provide a little bit more info. You see, you must find and put an end to the Heart Collector. The Heart Collector hunts down all that is red. Hearts are most especially delicious to it. But hearts are quite important, as most of us, I imagine, he looks out over the group, need our hearts. But there is much that is fair game in addition to hearts, including apples, cardinals, Apollo's gift of prophecy made material, and more. Yeah, but dodgeballs is what he means by that. And so he begins to explain that pretty much anything red is in danger of getting yoinked. That's not really the word that this old guy would use, but they're basically in danger within range. You know that meme of that Simpsons kid who's like, I'm in danger? Just replace that with an apple, and that's that meme right there.
Anything red, very interesting. Doesn't allow for as much color choice either. I think. So where can we find this demon of yours?
Yes, let me. He's rummaging through his pockets. He's looking for a particular map of his. So I'll have him doing that for a bit.
Hmm. Right.
And while this is happening, I'm gonna say I believe you all see some movement in the corner. Feel free to let me know if they actually don't see the movement. But I believe this is where Cranes' character comes in.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Gabriel's more focused on the Dragonborn.
Oh. Hello. Excuse me a moment. Julie's gonna wander over like, oh, hello. Are you one of the staff members here?
Staff?
Like,
Not me.
That's not you. Oh.
I-
Sorry, I just assumed. You know what they say about assuming, making an ass out of you and me. Well, I'm Dooley. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Who are you?
I distinctly thought I overheard that your name was Muley. Is that not correct?
Yes. Not quite. We're a little bit. We're an adventuring party, and sometimes you have to give false identities so that. Well, you know. But Dooley is my real name.
Yes, new friend
Well.
potentially. Exciting.
Yes.
I am Facilia. I'm not, in fact, one of the staff members here, but I have been residing here for a while to do my sacred work. And
Oh.
I was just listening in.
Oh.
I may have my own stakes in the matter at hand.
Oh, about the demon? Well.
Also, should I give a visual description at this point, or wait
Yes,
till more of the
I was-
party is involved?
You can definitely do that. I was actually gonna ask. I wasn't sure how to sneak it in, so thank you for asking. Why don't you give us a little physical description of what everyone else is seeing?
Yeah, so Facilia is an older woman, mostly humanoid, Yuan-Ti, absolutely covered in silvery gray scales that blend into silver hair, which she has thickly plaited into braids that themselves appear almost snake-like. She has a very serpentine face, flat snake-like nostrils, fangs, a forked tongue, and snake eyes that kind of morph from dark green to red to black, almost like a bloodstone. She has layered cloaks and leather armor and seems comfortable, but observant. There's very much a sharp spark present attention to her stance and to her eye.
Ooh. Hello.
Ooh.
So is she a dragonborn?
No, she's a Yonti, snake woman. So
Oh.
she's a half blood, but like mostly humanoid. So like she has legs, not a tail, but she is covered head to toe in scales and has a mostly serpentine face.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool.
Well, Cecilia, we've recently been tasked to try to track down this demon. Would you care to join us?
I think I will be.
Excellent,
I
excellent.
would.
So, you haven't met everybody else though. Come on, everybody. The limelight here.
Are we doing this single file? Are we?
Absolutely.
Avery is certainly curious, and
And
he comes over like, "Oh, hello, new friend. I am Gabriel."
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I says, "My name is Pim. You might not want to get too close. I have grabby hands.
And
that I may grab stuff from you."
Classic case of sticky fingers.
Mhm.
Elle is just like, oh, where'd my
Yeah,
mug go?
I can't help myself sometimes. You know how it is. You understand.
So, wonder Roger stares in the pouch all the time.
Hello, my name is I mean Elena, and yeah, I mean everyone seems to trust you, so I believe in what they say. We've never done wrong so far.
Exactly.
Morally wrong, yes, but not like wrong.
But no, we did it for the right reasons, so that makes us morally correct, I think. But
Pim's morals are slightly questionable, you could say.
right.
Oh, I may or may not have knocked out a really rich guy, but you know,
Mhm.
he had the sin of being rich anyways.
I may have stolen from more
Exactly.
rich people than I care to remember, but it does not weigh heavy on my conscience.
Cecilia doesn't have eyebrows, but there is an air of eyebrows being raised.
Yeah, we can just hear the eyebrows being raised. It's perfect.
What do you guys think? Are we winning her over?
We're good people, but we steal. We're like Robin Hood, you know.
Gabriel,
Robin Hood.
Yeah,
We've all
goes,
done things we aren't proud of.
I mean, it's like Robin Hood, except I hoard all of the wealth for myself in a pocket dimension.
Oh, yes, that does remind me. I have a quick question. How many people in the party have a bag of holding? Out of curiosity.
I do
Well,
not.
Pim kind
You
of has a
don't?
bag of holding built inside of him,
I don't think I have.
but it's hard to get stuff out. It's easy to put stuff in, it's hard to get stuff out.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's duly travels.
Works for me. I just wanted to make sure before I handed the party anything untoward. Just so for the record, those of you who aren't familiar, if you put one extra dimensional space in another extra dimensional space, think like a bag of holding, and then you also have it's like a haversack. It's like a haversack is like a smaller bag of holding. If you put one of them inside of each other, you cause a mini like black hole rupture in the space-time continuum that shunts anyone within it to the astral plane in a random location. So it's just I have to be very careful about what I hand this specific party for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other introductions you'd like to make before the old man finishes finding what he was looking for?
Gabriel goes, oh, and looks behind her as if looking for someone, and goes, "Wait, where are the other two? Where's Jeremy and Bob? Aren't they following me?"
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Yes.
Avery, where are your
Jeremy,
mother,
Bob!
you things? Your children.
They were powered down.
Come here, you two. Come introduce yourselves.
Okay, your robot companions will stroll over and they will salute the new member potentially of the party. And yeah, they're little dudes who, how do I phrase this? Yeah, they're just little robot dudes, little NPCs that I've forgotten were in the party from time to time.
Mhm.
They're
This
just little
is-
guys.
this
Just little
is-
guys.
These are
All right.
my little
Yeah, they're just
companions.
little guys.
Jeremy
Exactly.
and Bob.
All right. So it's at this point that Youngie has finished his search, and he'll say, "Ooh, yes, I found it. See, I thought I had lost it. Thankfully, the map isn't red. Because I'm missing my wallet. My wallet was a nice cherry wood color. I'm pretty sure I didn't lose it. I need my frequent flyer miles cards, my coffee shop punches, my card to the arcade. You know, like, at the arcade, you need a separate card to buy stuff, and then you also need a separate card for the machines that we import
Yeah.
from that one country, so you can play those games, right? Yes.
Oh yeah,
You know
the
what I'm talking
rhythm.
about. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
The rhythm games. I have a separate card. It's like Nausicaa or something like that, so that it saves my rhythm game process at like the progress at the arcade. Yeah.
Yes. I have a
Cool.
funny story about that actually.
Yes, it's the
So
story.
I went to this place called Round One.
Yes, that's the exact place.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they had these imported rhythm games from Japan. They're all in Japanese, but you can still figure out how to play them. And you need a card so you can save your progress on them. And I wanted to get a card, but like the credit card machine wasn't working when I talked to the guy. It had like frozen. He had to restart
Mhm.
it, so it took forever. But then he ended up giving me both of the cards. He ended up
Ooh.
giving me all of the cards for
Oh,
the price
wow.
of one.
All
So
right.
I was
It's
pretty happy
nice.
about that.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I haven't been I haven't been to that Round One in forever because it's all the way in Towson empty. But maybe one of these days.
Yeah, maybe one of these days. Yeah, I wish I had more of those kind of places closer to me. It's
Yeah.
not bad of a trek, but if I want my I'm saying this half out of character, also half in character. I'll say, yeah, if I want my rhythm game fix, I have to travel so far. It's a pain.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I'm not the only one who shares this struggle. He nods and I nod at you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yes.
Tim, you didn't strike me as a person who frequented the arcades.
Yes, I'm very good at that one game with the floor that lights up. It's not it's not DDR. It's more fun than that.
Oh, are you talking about the floor lighting up? You're not talking about Stepmania, right? Where the arrows in the corners instead. Probably talking about something else.
No, it's the floor. The entire floor is an
The
LED
entire
screen,
floor.
and it lights up depending
Oh.
on where you step on it, and it looks really cool. I
Oh,
mean,
that sounds
actually,
fantastic.
I'm not good at that kind of thing in real life. I don't have very good coordination, but I've seen some people can pull off some pretty cool moves.
Wow, it's incredible what magicians can accomplish with magic.
Yes, magic has come so far in the last 35 years. It's quite crazy to watch.
Yes. Those artificers be really getting up to things.
All right. While we're here, does anyone need a break at this point? Actually, before we proceed, he's found the map, but he's about to hand it to you all. I just want to check in with you all since we have at least perhaps one person on a break. If you all are fine, then that's fine too. Oh, and we have a posture check in. If anyone is slouching, shrimping, feel free to sit up straight. Oh, and we have a stretch here, so I'm gonna stand up real quick in case anyone else needs a little stand, because it's not good to sit for too long. That's for sure.
Oh, and the sippies. Okay, well, I'll take a second to stretch, then I'll be right back.
Okay.
I think Gabriel's mostly just begun reminiscing about one of her friends who is also another fisher.
Oh yes.
Their
It's a
name is Finn.
class that needs more love. That is for sure.
That was the Mercury Dragonborn I was talking about. Finn.
Yeah. It would be cool if Youngie could provide a little bit more info. Oh yes, perhaps like certain people know each other, friends of friends situation, but unlikely in this specific scenario. As you all are on the run, you're probably far from home.
Okay, this one is back.
All right, welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yes, and I will be hydrating right now.
Pip never
52.
really had much of a home to begin with,
oh no.
unless you count the streets of Baldur's Gate
Oh.
and the crazy artificer mentor he used to live with.
Oh,
And
So
Gabriel's
true.
home is a desert mountain, so I don't really know if that counts. Like, I don't even
Oh.
know if her mother and father even know what's going on.
Oh.
Dooley used to live in like a monastery type of place out
Ooh,
by the ocean. Yeah, where she was
that's
one of the
nice.
acolytes. Yeah, trying to help people out and deciding, helping that old lady cross the street for the 50th time is a little, little boring. So she set off her adventure.
That's fair.
I used to live in a monastery too, Dooley.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
They wanted me to inherit it, but I didn't want to. So now
ooh.
I use my teachings of it as a monk for good, such as beating up Santa.
And the rich.
And the rich, yes.
Exactly. Very good things.
You're
And
doing the Lord's work, Pat Pat.
these deities that seem to show up every so often.
You actually hear Youngie talk about that. He'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, did you mention deities showing up?" He'll say.
Yeah, strange enough, every so often during these celebrations, there appears to be something that us as the we're known as the Slayers to him, right? Yeah. We the Slayers,
You're the
uh,
Slayers? What? Wild. I thought you were the
wow,
Layers.
who said that?
It's okay. I think he's kind of old. He takes a little bit
I'm
on the
sorry, what
uptake.
was that? I'm kind of old. I wasn't quite sure what you were saying there.
Oh, nothing. I said you're very respectable and you would never mishear us, ever.
Respectable. Thank you, young one. I appreciate that.
Oh, then I saw in the newspaper that the Slayers
Mhm.
had defeated and released elves from Saint Nick.
Mm-hmm. We did see
Oh,
that.
are these the same Slayers that I heard took care of some situation on New Year's Eve?
Yep.
Exactly. Yes.
Interesting. Yes, I took quite an interest to that particular story because the New Year's Eve situation was I know who caused it actually.
Oh,
Oh,
you
You
do?
see,
tell.
yes, the year of the rabbit was ending, and there was a certain rabbit who was none too pleased about his reign ending. I don't know where he is now, but I sense, given what the rabbit is usually up to, that perhaps will emerge again in 2 months from now. For
Oh.
some, some reason, not quite sure. I remember right now, my old age is getting to me. But yes, he was upset about the year of the rabbit ending, and best believe he'll try again in 2 months.
Oh, I could believe it. Those rabbits think they're so lucky.
How many days until Easter? Oh, why? In 45 days, actually, he plans to strike again. I sure hope the Slayers can take care of that situation when it arises 45 days from now.
You know what?
I'm sure we can.
An
Like,
East.
Gabriel just, again, Gabriel doesn't know if they're trying to lay low, and
Right?
so
Yeah.
she's just being bluntly honest. I'm sure we can.
You know
Oh,
what?
yes, indeed.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, I was going to say yes. I'm sure that the Slayers would welcome the extra hands. Yes, if all of you were to take on this rabbit by together.
Yes. And you know what? An egg hunter would be a lot more efficient of a bomb than one
Why'd you
one
have to
ball.
put ideas in its head? I'm sure it's listening right now.
Ooh, okay,
Horrible.
all right. Hold up, yeah, an egg hunt, and you have to. Oh my gosh, a smaller version of what he did for New Year's Eve. First, the New Year's Eve ball was a bomb, and now all the little eggs are. All
They're
right,
little
gonna channel
bombs.
some Junkrat. Yeah, it's gonna be Junkrat, but like as an Easter bunny. And that's what the situation is gonna be come April.
Oh, well,
All right.
that's so good. We're gonna take it on. Hold on.
So he will go ahead and hand you you'll see he's handing you a little piece of parchment with a big, I was almost gonna say red X on it, but let's say it's a big purple X on it. And he'll say, yes, once I hand you this quest item, you will know the direction to go towards the last known lair and location for the Heart Collector. All
Wow.
right. Yes. Think of it
Alright.
like a little streamlined situation instead of it would be nice to get you all to a nearby town or to inquire for additional information. Okay, I'm not opposed to y'all inquiring around like the estate if there's additional information you want, or you can jump straight to it. It's up to you, but he's giving you the map with the correct direction. Think of it like when you hold it, a little arrow will appear in the air as part of your heads-up display, pointing
Yes.
the direction into the next quest marker. Yeah, that's what he's handing you.
I'm not gonna look at the scenery anymore. It's just the X on the map.
The AAA graphics don't matter to me anyway.
All right. Anything else? Any other questions you all have for Young Yi before I take you to the next map?
All right. So we know where to find this demon, right? Do you know, like, is there anything you can tell us about like, its weaknesses or how strong it is?
Oh yes. So it's best to those of you who will be fighting it up close. I do wish you the best of luck, as if you are too close to it, you may suffer some adverse effects by being too close. Think of it as you might hear voices in your head. You might begin to feel uneasy about things.
Oh, that doesn't sound great. Have you experienced that uneasiness? Like, what did it say to you?
Oh, it said things that unsettled me. It's difficult for me to talk about, but it
It's all right, yeah.
involved
Mhm.
one of my relatives. Just know that should you or any other people affiliated with you choose to come back and speak with me when it's not a holiday, I'm sure that there's a whole mini adventure to be had about it, as I am actually an NPC from a different like campaign. But yes, I
Oh
am.
wow.
Yeah, so
You
you've
mean
triggered a side quest.
Bro, what do you mean NPC?
NPC
I
stands
don't know.
for.
I
You know
don't
these
know. I don't
acronyms,
know what
yes?
these words
Stands
mean.
for. What
It's,
does it
it
stand for?
stands for neglected person in need. Needy person. Yes. Needy person.
Needy
Something.
person character.
Yo! All right.
I like
Needy
Yes,
person charlatan.
Oh, I would call
That's
myself a
me.
charlatan.
Mhm.
I
Ooh,
see, I
yeah,
see, I
notable,
see.
personable, cook, cute, nice. Okay.
I'm winning all kinds of titles here.
Oh, but Young Yi, I have a little question for you.
Yes. What would that
What
question be?
what is Facilia for they mentioned that she's part of or is it she or they? Actually, sorry. For
Oh yes, actually,
Facilia.
what are Facilia's pronouns? A very good question, actually.
Yeah.
She, her. For Facilia.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. She mentioned being here on a spiritual quest. Is that anything to do with our demon here? Do you know?
Oh, what a good question. Oh man, I wish if I were in a Discord server with you all, I have a separate voice channel to pull a single player into temporarily just for a bit to hash things over, but we're in a voice call, so that is a little bit harder to do. Yeah, let me just message real quick. Please, someone talk about something. Hey, how are y'all doing today? Happy? What is it today? Thursday? Friday?
So
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea of a try.
Yeah, what's up?
Um. Just tell mute yourself and then tell to listen in your stream.
Oh, on the stream. Ah, that's an interesting way of going about it. Ah, it's okay. I'll just send a message and we'll see what happens afterwards.
Okay. Note to self: I'm gonna make a Slayer's Discord after this. We've done it enough times.
yes, I agree.
Okay. He'll say, "Oh, I'm perhaps oh yeah, well, let me see if I can answer your question. And then like it cuts like 10 minutes into the future after he's explained either
10
yes or
minutes.
no. So something we'll get to in just a bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Well,
basically he said, not you know, I am an older individual. I am
that is true.
690 years old, and it's hard for me to remember things sometimes.
Oh, sorry, I don't know where that came from.
I shall perhaps send you a message with the message spell cantrip, whatever it is. What is
Oh,
it? Hold on.
right.
Let me check. Because it's either message or sending.
Mm.
It is not sending. All right.
Well, thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure I knew everything I could about our new companion and anything I can do to help her.
Oh yes, of course, of course. How insightful of you.
Why?
Seven.
All
All
right.
right. Before I take you on to the next one, I will have to step away for a moment. So I'm going to take a little quick break on my end, but I'll probably be back in a minute, minute and a half.
Okay.
So I will see you
Alright.
all in
Yeah.
just a bit. As soon as I find my Be Right Back screen. All right, BRB.
BRB.
Cecilia, do you take coffee or tea?
I'm gonna take a BRB real quick, but
Oh, just kidding.
character-wise, it would be T.
Also, see you soon.
Okay, is anyone staying here? I want to talk to someone who's staying.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, you see, I just did my BRB, so I just came back.
Oh, okay. Julie,
Dooley will be here. So, so Elle, what do you think about this demon?
well, I don't think we faced anything that was non-human. Well, was Santa even a human? Now that I think about it.
Well, he had the appearance of a humanoid, so I think he counts. But the bomb was not a humanoid, but Preminger was, and so were well, the bears weren't humanoid, but they were flesh and blood. So, huh?
I have a question.
Like,
How do we know his name? Is it because I stole his wallet and I saw his driver's license?
Yeah, I think but yeah. Oh, wait.
Okay, that's a
Pam,
good
are you
question that
still
I'll answer once my stream gets back to about how you knew his name specifically.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pam, I think I interrupted what you
Right.
were saying.
oh, me?
Yeah, I think
I was also gonna BRB real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right, I am back. I guess we're waiting on Stag and Cranes.
Cranes and Corri, yeah.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just talking about the demon and how we knew the name and how
Yes, and I'll answer that. I'm very excited to answer that in just a bit.
Yes.
Okay. Alternatively, Santa, he was a spooky spirit thing. I almost killed us with his little black hole.
I know, that was the scariest part, I think. Santa's destruction black hole.
Did he have? Does he
Very
have
odd.
black hole powers, or did he just have another bag of holding?
Oh, that's true. Like his little spirit did that in its final moments. Imagine it. But I can't imagine. I don't even have to imagine. We were right there when it happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that would make complete sense though, because Santa normally has a sack that he carries like an unlimited amount of toys, right? That's got
Yeah,
to be a bag of holding, like a special bag of holding.
yeah. I'm surprised we didn't die earlier when Pim was stabbing him in the back.
I know. I think we got really lucky against him.
It's a
It's
good thing
very
we
good.
didn't bring this up at that time because
I'm back.
I seem to
Welcome
know.
back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Ooh.
I seem to be a prophet. Like every time I have some kind of suggestion, it seems to happen.
Exactly. I know. It's like, what was it? The gift of prophecy might be yours. Maybe that's why the monastery wanted you to stay with them, El.
Oh, okay. That means someone is going to pay for my rent to my landlord in 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Ooh. I don't know if... Let's go see.
Well, I guess I'm not a prophet after all.
Not a profit, huh?
Wow.
Oh, also, quick question. For those of you who haven't sent me your strengths and weaknesses yet, feel free to do so.
Much appreciated.
For, reasons that I will use for evil now that we're back on my end. Also,
What do you mean strengths and weaknesses?
oh, like your character, like for example, let's just imagine my character Dolce is here. Like her strengths would be she's very loyal, fiercely loyal to a fault, is willing to follow like orders, the commands of someone, but her weaknesses might be she has what's the word? Like abandonment issues, commitment issues. She is upset that her mentor figure was like petrified, so she's not really a fan of people who use petrification magic, stuff like that. Like, what are the hangups or
Okay.
the
Yeah.
biases your character might have?
I
Yeah.
will DM you.
Oh,
No pressure on that. It's as we go along. And also,
Okay.
there's an existing question while, at least on my end, we were on break, and how exactly the party knows Preminger's name. If anyone remembers before I chime in with my new headcanon.
I mean, I did try to steal from him.
Yeah. I just
And he
didn't know
said,
if he
like,
specifically
you-
was like, yeah, go ahead.
Maybe said, like, you will rue the day you messed with me, boy.
Yeah, that's in character for him, so that's why I was like, it might have been something.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Okay, so
Mark
it's a combination
my
of
words, your
that.
days are numbered.
So it's a combination of that, and also when you try to steal from him, you'll notice his wallet is embroidered. It has his name on it in gold filigree. It says, I almost said Asterion. It says, it says in cursive.
I mean, they do look kind of similar.
Oh my god. People have shown like line up of them, and I'm just like, sorry. Wait. Wait, go back. Welcome back, Koreans.
Hi, Graves.
Yes, welcome back to everyone. All right, are you all ready to move to the next? Oh, wait, no, sorry. At least someone had an existing question to ask. Young Gi.
Gabriel is curious about this Year of the Dragon and wants to know if it has anything special for those of dragon blood, dragons, half dragons, dragonborns like themselves, because
Ooh, yes.
Gabriel refers to herself as a dragonborn because that's what she's been taught to refer to herself as in kobolds.
Okay, yeah. So Young Gi is willing to respond, and he'll explain a few different things. He'll say, "Oh yes, it's what it means here, at least in this realm. I'm sure you all have traveled far to arrive here. Is that those of our kind will enjoy increased effects to a degree, little bonuses here and there. For example, advantage on death saving throws in the realm during Year of the Dragon. Also, for some reason, sometimes when dragonborn adventurers attack, creatures in need of destroying out in the field, for some reason, these creatures have money on them. It's quite weird. Like, that seems to be a natural occurrence for adventurers in general. And for some reason, the Dragonborn adventurers get a little increase to the money that drops from monsters. Where do the monsters get the money that they drop when adventurers slay them? It is quite a conundrum, one I've been unable to solve in my 690 years.
Interesting.
Yeah, sounds like the universe is in this group's favor.
Gabri, I nominate you the Slayer of Monsters from here on out for the whole year. But for no particular absolutely, it's for money.
It's for money.
Okay, you can finish them off now.
Yeah.
Gabriel seems excited.
Hell yeah.
We just rough him up and then make Gabriel do the last hit.
All right. Yeah. All right, Gabriel. It's up to you
What?
to make us some fat stacks.
Hold on, Gabriel.
Go get them. Go get him,
Cecilia,
Tag.
you like money too, right?
It is definitely
I
use.
love.
It comes in handy.
Excellent.
Although, admittedly, gold is not my particular forte. Shiny looks nice, appealing, but not my hoard.
Oh my goodness. Avery, now I'm imagining you in like this wonderful gaudy golden robe. You never know, might look good.
I mesh interestingly with my silver.
Mm.
You should see my father's lair.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, known
Maybe we'll have to
for
visit someday.
protecting money, gold.
You know it.
Look,
Again, it's very interesting how Avery is only referring to her father in the sentence.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions for young Gabe before the transition?
can I have your phone number?
Oh yes, the young people did tell me about these scenting stones they use to contact each other. I prefer a nice love letter myself.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to ask Ciara if she would like to be polyamorous.
Oh yes, that is an important. I don't know if you said that in character or not, but that is important. A
Oh
conversation to
yeah,
have
I did
with.
say that.
Yes, yes.
Me, Elena.
Okay, I I understand. As someone who he kind of like he like looks around for a bit. I feel so. I feel like opening up and admitting this to you for some reason. For a long time, the Queen has meant a lot to me, and so it is nice to be able to direct my attention and devotion to someone else for once.
Oh, Elena's gonna hook up with the old man.
Only if Ciara is
Ooh.
okay with it.
Ooh.
I'm still searching my sexuality and
I like
preferences.
where this is going.
Youngie also
My.
mentions, oh, and also if you happen to have a leave of absence for some time, and someone very similar to you in ways replaces you, for some strange reason, otherworldly reason, but is otherwise has a voice similar to yours, then I can also be friends or more with that person too.
Oh yeah, you sort of have a kindred soul with someone, kind of thing.
Exactly. You have the same kindred soul. What I like to imagine myself is that everyone has a soul of a different element. And so those of us with shared elements have a special bond that people with other elemental souls cannot necessarily comprehend. I'm not just speaking things like fire, wind, water, but other things that could be considered elements as well. Flowers, types of flowers. It's quite interesting, actually.
Oh, you mean sort of like that Netflix series, Sense8?
You know what? I haven't seen it, but I heard good things. Wasn't that canceled early?
Oh,
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
yeah,
It was
but
really fun though.
the theater group brought it in for one last thing. They called it a movie.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Wait, how
fun.
many seasons were there? Is this like a community like situation where they go for 5 seasons and a movie? I assume it was less seasons.
I think there was two or something, and then they drove in the city for one more movie.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the hard work that the people put in, despite the higher ups perhaps leading to such a decision being made. Just like so many of the other shows, like for example, I haven't seen it yet, but have you seen Warrior Nun on Netflix? I've been seeing gift sets on this website that I frequent, and man, oh man, am I interested in starting Warrior Nun.
Oh yeah, the website. You mean the spider people? Whenever they share ideas through thoughts.
Oh, yes, the website. Right, the spider people have shown me gift sets for Warrior Nun.
Oh, okay. Yes, I've heard of this warrior nun.
Yes, but I digress. I shouldn't distract you from your mission.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But this went
Especially
on for a
because
little bit.
Yeah, it's all good. Netflix, it was taken by the heart collector. You know, it's the logo is red, so
Oh, that's
we
true.
we can't watch Netflix anymore until you all defeat the heart collector.
Okay.
That is truly abominable.
I guess
All
we'll
right.
be on our way unless someone else has something to ask you.
I vow I will stop this hard corrector for you.
Here, here.
Here, here. All right.
All right. So
Before
with the gang intel,
we
yes,
leave-
go ahead.
Oh, oh gosh. Dooley's gonna go over to Gabri and whisper, Gabri, do you think you could make another attempt at the fish? You just electrocute them. I've seen it
What
works
did Gabriel
really
find out
well.
about the fish?
Oh yeah,
Like,
you
what
did do
did-
that roll before.
With the investigation check, I'm so sorry. Yes, you were able to find out that they are exotic, rare fish. They're not. They're meant to be decorative. In this way, they, yeah, they got the little whisker situation. Quite cute, quite colorful. Yeah, that's what you're able to find out.
Oh, so they're just
And
regular
Gabriel
fish?
then Gabriel shakes her head and goes,
Yes.
"No, those fish are not for us to eat."
Fish are friends, except when they're food.
I
Except
see.
when
So
they're-
they're the non-tasty variety.
Okay.
That's a
Okay,
shame.
okay.
I'm sure we'll find better fish along the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also
Plenty of fish in
Mr.
the world.
More fish in the sea.
Yeah. Plenty of
There's
fish.
plenty
The
of fish
website.
in the sea, what they say.
They do say.
I guess they
Alright.
ate whatever fish Gabriel had on her. Just randomly has fish on her. I guess
Oh,
they
yeah.
ate it before they got here.
Dried fish. Nice. All right.
Okay, let me go ahead
Ready
and
to go.
change the music up as you all are starting on your journey.
Woohoo.
All right, I won't take you to the map just yet, but let me give you a little description of the path as you're going along. Oh, you know what? No, you know what? I just feel like we're gonna do this anyway. I wasn't originally planning on doing this, but sometimes when I have people do travel, I run a little. It's not necessarily a mini game, but think of it like what are those called when you have a series of rolls made in like succession? Oh man, I'm blanking on the term right now. A skill check, I think, is what it's called.
Skill checks, yeah.
Yes. So we're going to use a skill check from this. It's called Campfire. It's one of my favorite things to run as people are traveling. So what I'm going to do is, you all are traveling along. I need someone to take the reins here. When I ask for these rolls, they're going to be from a different person each time. So once you make your roll or two, it's time to let someone else take over for just a bit. You know, shared load and responsibilities and all that. Yes. So let me put some notes here for myself. You all are headed to a location that you know of. There might be some forests along the way, some sloping hills, some less worn paths. So I will go ahead and add this over here. The weather will be rather comfortable, sunny days, and it's going to be a very short journey. So we're going to do 11 and 3.
Ooh.
All
Ooh.
right.
Oh, wow.
Wait, was that a soundboard clip or was that actually somebody? I missed it. That sounded.
You missed it? You just want to hear it again.
No. It's positively, but that sounded like a like. You know, hold on. Let me, just so y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me pull up my ooh, just so y'all don't know. But it's like, let me listen to this real quick. All right, I'm just.
Oh my god.
Wait, was that a sound clip?
Y'all can't. I haven't made my ooh redeem yet. Y'all can't get me to. Look, my chat may have gotten me to bark on Tuesday, but you're not gonna get me to say ooh right now.
And a dog comes out of the forest. Okay. You got a bark
Yes.
story.
That's. Oh no, no! You won't get me this time. But I will reluctantly post the clip for y'all's benefit in my Twitch chat so it doesn't have as much permanence. So let me just find this here.
It's okay.
All right,
It's
where
okay.
are you? Reluctantly. It is reluctantly. Anyway, if you all have a semblance of respect for me, you will probably not watch this, but you can watch it anyway. Wait, Reese's roll persuasion to make me ooh woo for y'all anyway.
Roll persuasion. Okay, if I get a 20.
Oh yeah, let's see this roll actually. Oh, I forgot that I have a little thing going on when you roll nat 20s or nat 1s. No one's rolled a natural or critical of any sort, right?
Fuck me.
All right, so I will not be ooh-wooing just yet, but you know, perhaps the night is young. We'll see how things go.
Mm.
Okay, so I need someone to get your heading, to make sure you're going the right direction. I need someone to give me a DC 11 survival roll.
Oh.
Are you all ready for this? I am ready for this. I'm gonna give it my best shot. DC survival saving throw? Yes.
That's correct, yes. If you
And-
fail this roll, all right, you successfully made this roll. So even though some members of the party might be trailing, maybe some of you might be going, like, you know, changing direction, just like drifting off a little bit, you're able to take the lead to tell everyone, no, folks, according to this up here, and you point towards the arrow that's hovering above your heads, the destination is this way. Follow me, everyone.
Don't worry, I followed these kinds of maps completely accurately before, so. And you won't fall behind because my legs are so short. Really, and
Nice.
look at how long your beanballs are. We'll be good.
All right, nice work. So with that success out of the way, I need someone to roll me an athletics roll. The DC will again be 11. You've happened across a large tree that has fallen down in this forest. The only way to progress is, you know, forward, over, under. So I need someone to help perhaps lift the tree high enough for you all to progress safely. Who would like to step up to the plate?
Under skills. Just under skills. Athletics.
All right, with that successful 19, you're able to easily. Is this a one-arm situation from you? A two-arm situation? Is your tail getting in there? You know, a little description of how you're lifting this gigantic tree that has fallen over.
Avery definitely heated up partly with her head and her hands, and then tosses it somewhere.
Nice, the
Ooh.
toss. Let's go. I love to see it. All right. So that is a successful 19 from Gabriel. All right. For the next roll, I need someone to roll acrobatics for this. You are scaling up the side of a particularly treacherous cliff, and someone needs to, you know, hold the rope up at the very top, but you got to get up there first. And while it will be nice for you all to have the ability to fly at this point, as someone may have requested earlier, that is not yet in your wheelhouse, but one day it might become a reality. Until then, I need someone to vault to the top of the cliff so that you can get the rope situated. All right, a successful 17 from
Wow.
Schmim, getting you all up there. Can you want to describe how are you like back flipping up the side of this cliff? Are you backwards long jumping from Super Mario 64? Like, how are you getting up there?
Chloe?
Corri?
Corri, are you
Corri.
muted? Art thou muted?
Yeah, we just want to make sure you're not muted before.
Hello.
Hi.
There you
Oh,
are.
shit. I must have pressed that button on my. I must have pressed that button on my headset that mutes it accidentally.
Oh, good.
Anyways,
Yes, lay it on us.
yeah, I mean, he is a small guy, so like, wait, how? Is there like rocks you can climb up to get in the mountain?
Yes.
Yeah, he like nimbly jumps up all the rocks, and maybe he does like a backflip at the top just to like show off a bit,
Nice.
just to be a bit cheeky.
All right. Nice work on your part. I always appreciate a good being cheeky. That is for sure. All right. The next roll that needs to happen, there are 2 members of the party remaining. I need a DC 11 stealth roll. You see, there are some dangerous enemies afoot, not the kind that you nor or I would want you to engage in combat with, and you need to lead the party across
Hold
to the
on.
other side. But you know, there are lots of twigs around. There's a lot of stuff that you could potentially step on. So it's important for you to, for example, has anyone seen Dungeon Meshi on Netflix? Delicious in Dungeon.
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
yes.
Okay, there is a scene where Chilchuck is like light and nimble and knows exactly which stones to step on and which ones not to step on, so as not, you know, like to trigger traps. This is what's happening here. I need someone to be Chilchuck from Dungeon Meshi today. Who would like to roll stealth?
Um,
Cecilia?
Uh,
Yeah, you've got
Ooh,
this,
I
right?
do have pretty good. I do have pretty good. I have +9 stealth.
Oh, that's true.
I could try
It might
that.
be him as well.
Plus 9 is
Okay.
good, but I will say you did just do the acrobatics roll, so you will be unable to do one of the rolls. This one will go to one of the remaining
Okay,
members of the party.
Ignore
Elena or
the roll
Cecilia.
I just did.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
you
And
got
on the bright
blessed.
side, if we do have to fight
Yes.
them, we might get money for it. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, hilarious.
It's all about the money, money, money.
So totally make sure you stealth your way through. Don't alert the monsters that we'll have to fight.
Okay, I have granted. According, Reese has given Facilia an extra stack of bless. So, in case you happen to fail this, you do have some blesses available at your disposal. And also, as a reminder for you all, I'm allowing you to stack inspiration up to your proficiency bonus, which is +3. Oh, and that's what the one slot for Facilia's sheet. If you look on the very right, I've given you a slot for inspiration. You've got 0 right now, but like in Baldur's Gate 3, you can stack them, so you can go up to 3 right now.
Wait, so what am I supposed to be at for the stacks?
You're at 2 stacks of the bless, which is a little different. It's
Bless,
not
okay.
necessarily on your sheet just yet, but I'll indicate it on my
Okay.
end on the stream. Yeah, that's what these crosses are for. Yeah, it's the icon from Baldur's Gate 3, basically.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
so
So this
a
is
stealth. Yes.
for stealth. Oh boy.
Yes.
Cecilia just kind of sighs.
All right. With this roll of a 15 going down to 14,
All
you are
right.
able to successfully lead the group across safely. Congratulations.
Okay.
All right.
I suppose that was
Oh.
excellent. We should save our strength for the demon. That is true.
That is true. Yes, that's exactly the reason why.
Aha.
All right. And of course, you want to give a little description of, are you like somersaulting across the ground? Are you doing a barrel roll? Are you like flipping through the trees? I don't know. If there's a way that you are being stealthy across. I wish I had a little bit more of a description to give you about the area you're in, but very woody and foresty, that's for sure.
Facilia is just looking down at her feet and stepping very carefully. And
All
like
right.
as quietly as possible.
Nice. All right, and with the speed and dexterity, some a feat not many of us, at least not me in real life, could accomplish. You all can follow suit exactly as Facilia went across, and you all are safely across this next obstacle. There is one left, and you all are all, conserving your energy, which is important because you don't know what this demon is going to throw at you all. Maybe he might throw a dodgeball. I don't know. He's been collecting them, right? It's at this point that you come across your final obstacle. And this obstacle in particular is quite interesting. You see, there seems to be a series of runes along the ground. Oh, I'm so sorry to do this to you, Elena. I need an Arcana check from.
Oh lordy.
I'm so sorry. I'm looking at your stats right now.
Oh no.
I'm so
I
sorry.
mean, Cecilia.
It needs to be I looked at history, or really, god damn it, none of the three that I'm thinking of for this. There's a series of runes along the ground, and it's important. Like you know that you've heard the stories of people who like crossed at the wrong place. Like, why did the chicken cross the road? The fabled chicken, crossed the road over here because there were runes up there. Not very many people know the true origins of that particular saying. All right, so. That's unfortunate about the 9, but you do have 1 stack of bless on you if you wanted to use that.
Sure. What roll do you want me to do for that?
So bless is a 1d4 actually.
Okay, please. Please do this.
Roll.
Oh!
No.
All right,
Damn.
I will deplete your bless. That is unfortunate. Unless someone chimes in within the next 30 seconds with an additional bless on Elena, the results will go through. I'm actually curious what the cooldown on the bless is right now. All right. Oh, yes, we'll get to know. Oh, we have an I got you. You are so close. You're like running your hand along. Oh, looks like Stuckham has swooped in to give Elena that additional bless. Okay, give me that D4 roll.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, Max is about to hit enter. Oh, so close. All right. Ooh. All right. With a successful 14 to your result, you are able to, like, you almost pressed the wrong rune and you said, wait a minute. No, this one's upside down. You know how the whole B's are just like G's or P's, like in the English alphabet, the Roman alphabet or whatever it is. So yeah, you're able to press the right runes to grant your party safety as you make it across. Congratulations.
Yay.
Oh,
All right.
bless the gods of chat. Truly, I feel their presence today.
Yeah, I just
We are blessed.
felt really great, when you go to Wikipedia, you see these like comments and edits,
Mhm.
I really learned about these runes in that way.
Yes, I was about to ask you what exactly you would have said. Good job. It's good to support Wikipedia, and look what became of it. They cite their sources, and you all are safe.
Wounds.
All right. You all have arrived safely at your destination. It is time for you to roll a windfall. I need someone to roll me a d20. Higher doesn't matter here. It's just a d20. There's a table here I have. And if the expedition was considered a windfall, you all get a bonus. I believe I rolled this for you before or asked someone to roll it. And last time this happened, you got temporary hit points. So feel free. I'll take someone to volunteer.
1d20.
Yeah.
Yes,
Year of the
a
Dragon.
1d20.
Ooh, whoa, wow.
All right, with the 8, yes. So to recap, the party has just come together and successfully arrived at their destination. And at this point, I've asked one of the players to roll us a d20 to see off of this table I've got here what windfall befalls the party. Any number is good, just some are more relevant than others. With a successful 8, you arrive with glorious tales of successful expeditions and a renewed sense of joy for civilization. Interesting. The party has advantage on charisma ability checks for the rest of the day after their arrival. Well, no one's getting
Ooh.
possessed by ghosts today, that's for sure. Oh, I'm sorry. It's charisma ability checks, which means if you were to perform a performance roll, or if you were to perform something else that uses charisma, looks like persuasion, intimidation, and deception. You get to roll oh boy. Well, that's quite interesting coming up to this next encounter that I'll take you all over to right now.
Oh, what a journey.
Jenny.
Yes. What a journey indeed. Let me set the stage for y'all in just a bit.
Woohoo.
Quite different from the force we were just at.
Yeah.
Okay, when you moved that log, that was so impressive. Do you think it's the power of the Year of the Dragon that compelled you to move that log, Gabriel?
Oh, this one's too stressful. I'm sorry. Give me just a sec.
No worries.
I suppose they are thinking
Indisposed.
about our our journey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially now that we've come to a crossroads of sorts.
Yes. So the grass on your way here has turned yellow, not necessarily out of anything malicious, but you find yourself. This is the correct direction according to the map, but you find that there's some sort of checkpoint here. There's a wall, a gate that is steadfastly closed. There is a little watchtower. No one's currently seated over there, but you can tell those of you can sense movement on the other side of the wall, so you know that these guards stationed out front are not alone. Also, Elena has just been blessed by Reese to replenish the bless store, so I'll turn this back on you. To recap, your current stacks are Facilia has 2 stacks of bless. Everyone else, including myself, has 1 stack of bless.
Damn it.
You see 2 guards stationed out front. They are looking at you, but you have not come close enough yet to trigger their talking animation. So for now, they're just staring straight ahead.
Guard A and Guard B. I recognize them. Oh!
You know these guys?
Yeah, I think I do. I mean, they must be good people, right? They're guards. They're protecting people. I'm gonna go up and say hello. Hello.
Halt! Who goes there? The one on the
Why?
right will say.
On the right. Oh, well, we are here to see about that demon problem you've got going on.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm trying to think about how to. Demon problem, you say? What?
Yeah. Yes, the one that keeps stealing everything that's red. It's quite the conundrum. He even stole Netflix because of the logo.
Netflix! I was about to watch Netflix tonight!
I know, so we must go forth and defeat this demon.
But who are you all?
Well, I'm Dooley. Pleasure. Dooley Seafair. And I'm part of the Slayers group. These are the Slayers with me. Oh, and Cecilia as well. I don't know if she's part of our group yet. She's, yes.
Right. I'm so sorry. I'm not good with names. I'm not gonna remember that, but not out of malice, just because what just happened here. I'm gonna level with you. When you said your name, in my mind, I was thinking, okay, remember the name, remember the name, remember the name, and I completely didn't hear you say the names. I was too focused on remembering. I apologize.
Oh, that's quite all right. But you can go ahead and open that gate for us, and we'll go take care of that demon. No sweat off the back.
Well, it's time for me to ask you to make a persuasion roll. Go ahead and give me that persuasion roll. You've got 1 active bless stack right now.
But all my charisma. Dooley wants to be a bard so bad. Okay. Persuasion.
Ooh, that is not the best. You do have the stack of bless, but I will be honest with you. I'm not sure the stack of bless is likely to get you over the required DC. You can certainly try. Just want to let you
I
know.
can.
Man, if only we had a bird in the party.
I've only had a bard.
Wait.
No, I'll live with this consequence.
Wait.
Okay.
Before
What?
that, will you
Yeah.
consider making, if I play my liar and it's successful, will it urge his personality a little bit?
You boost.
So tempted to have Gabriel
Kind
do an intimidation.
Oh, I mean, by all means, if any of you want to try something, this is part of the reason why this thing is. I didn't have anything specific planned in mind. I just wanted to see. I'm really gonna put this map in front of the players. I want to put this obstacle in front of the players, grab my popcorn, and see what happens. So if Gabriel wants to intimidate, if Elena wants to deceive, by all means, anyone can step in.
I don't know. Let's go first, and then I'll do the Gabriel.
All right, Elena can go up first. You were hoping to lie to our faces about something, was it? Sorry. What did you want to do?
Okay, it's time to distract with a performance. If I could do
Ooh,
that.
shit. You're right. Wait, is persuasion? Oh, Yes, you can, and I will also ask. I completely forgot because of your windfall. Dooley does have advantage on this
Oh,
persuasion
okay, go
roll
ahead, do
because
that.
it is charisma based. So if you want to try again, you
Okay,
can do that
I
too.
will.
All right. Give me that. Ooh, with that successful 17 again, the windfall from your successful journeys here allowed you to kind of like what are you saying instead? You know, you needed to catch yourself. Perhaps you said something that was amiss. How are you catching yourself?
Oh, I'm saying, you've done a great job guarding this gate. I don't think anyone's ever gotten through without your say-so, isn't that right? You're just so intelligent, and even if you forget a name, you'll never forget our faces, right?
Damn.
He looks
Trying to butter him up a little
he's
bit.
like he takes his like finger and pulls his collar a little as if he's getting a little. He's like, oh, compliments. Why, yes, I do. What was that poll I put on Lux and Corey? Like about, do you prefer to be
Please?
praised? Yeah.
Praise
Are you
or like degraded.
yeah.
He's got a praise kink.
So
Oh,
he's like
the two-
these scholars, like, yeah.
It's the two guards at the door, but instead of one telling truths and the other telling lies, one has a praise kink and the other has a degradation kink.
Yeah.
That is good. I'm gonna use that actually. Once again, the party coming up with some banger ideas. So this guy will say, "Oh, I mean, yes, I would love to let you through, but my other friend here needs to be convinced. So, I mean, I would love to just have you walk through.
Insult
You
him.
know, I'm
Insult.
just such a good guard. So this guy on the left requires a little bit of convincing. Who's
Oh,
up?
yes.
Mhm.
Don't worry, we always work as a team as well, so I get it. And she's gonna wink at him a little bit, like, yeah, I get it.
He's like, oh, he's like shuffling in place, like, oh, not shuffling like the dance, but you know, he's like
Shuffling.
reeling.
Every day
Just
of
this
shuffling.
Fortnite dancing.
I think
Alright,
I
so
have
you
an
got
idea.
this.
All right. So did who wanted to step in? I know Facilia had mentioned something. Oh, well, I know Facilia had mentioned something. Elena had mentioned wanting to deceive, and Gabri mentioned wanting to intimidate. While you all are discussing amongst yourself, I gotta feel this raid real quick, so I'll be right back.
I'm totally fine with watching what happens.
I have an idea for Gabri.
Ooh. What's your idea?
Oh, I mean, it's the Year of the Dragon. I'm sure that she'll love to play off of that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is definitely how it should go down. Oh my gosh. And Pim, the back here.
Shmim.
Schmin, yes.
Shmim.
Oh, sorry, yes. I guess I was being a bit too honest with the names there.
It's just Pim now.
It's-
Don't worry about it.
Shmim.
okay.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah.
About 1 hour ago. Years. A whole travel through the woods of doom.
Also, holy shit, it's already almost been 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Time actually
Time
flies
just
when you play D&D.
passes.
Yeah.
Time passes differently on this plane of existence.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
When they steal red. In fact, I am surprised I'm not bald right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
Kidding.
gonna say earlier, wasn't the Dragonborn we were talking to kind of red?
Okay.
Yeah, like a reddish
He was
brown.
just an after image.
And after...
The demon stole the red luster.
Mhm.
There's like a little cut scene of the Dragonborn getting like kidnapped after we've left.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh,
We'll bring
I
that up
just
to Troy.
remembered. Elena has red hair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's gonna turn me bald. Turn me into Saitama.
Oh my god.
And steal my makeup.
It's...
You just see a demon like running full pelt at you with a makeup wipe.
the most intense music playing, like...
Thank you very
It is
much.
coming,
It's
it
hard
is
to
coming.
remove it by myself. I miss some spots sometimes.
Most ferocious method, but hey, gets the job done.
I am curious if degradation would fall under intimidation or something else.
I think it might.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think. I think. I think Baldur's Gate played with that a little bit, actually.
Actually, yeah, no. Thinking about an image, yes, it would.
So.
Okay, but
It would fall
Here's
under a
the thing.
particular brand of intimidated, but
What's up, Cranes?
I was gonna say, here's the thing: is it just intimidation, or is it flavored with religion?
Oh.
Ooh, you can make it hotter, yeah.
Make it hotter.
Come back to you can make it hotter. What's going on here? What are y'all doing with religion? I appreciate a nice nun outfit, yeah, as much as the next person. But what's going on in here?
We were
Restoring
debating.
intimidate.
We were debating
what?
whether, yeah, if degradation would be intimidation, or if we could flavor it with religion.
Oh, you can absolutely. So what a lot of DMs do is they go by the book. You have to do intimidation with charisma. But who's doing the thing with the religion here? Who's this player who's being suspicious over here?
Yep.
You can definitely substitute it with religion. I'm excited to see how this is gonna go if you're doing it with religion, and you will of course get your bonuses normally. You can just yeah. What's up?
So I was going to have Gabriel intimidate, but I was
Mhm.
wondering, would degradation fall under intimidation? And then I realized via my own imagination that yes, it would.
Yes.
And then Greens I think brought up the religion thing. I don't really know how well this would work with what I have in mind. I can't
Oh.
speak now. I am in a mood.
Yeah, thinking about this stuff about how we're about to degrade this guard. I've got you. I feel the same way when I think about degrading. We're not gonna finish this
Oh,
sentence.
whoa. Hey, yo.
Religion
R-rated stream
actually,
high.
you will be allowed to. Oh, actually, I might still have the. Do I have the?
Put your explicit back on.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I still have sexual themes listed as a warning for the stream. That was an accident. I'm so sorry, gang. If anyone has come, well, actually, maybe I should have kept that on. I've just removed it. It's a holdover from. It's a holdover from Octopath Traveler 2 when we were playing on Tuesday because those streams get really spicy.
Oh yeah, you, me, Corey is always. There's no way we don't bring up collars and whips and.
You guys were bringing up all of the kinky stuff most of it last time.
What? I didn't even bring up a MILF.
All right.
You guys were the ones thirsting over MILFs, if I recall.
Put it back. All right, I'll put it back on. Based on how this next interaction goes, I will consider putting it back on. So I'm hearing, perhaps is it Facilia who's about to do religion for this check?
Facilia was considering using clerical status to put the fear of God into this guard.
I was
Okay.
I was just going to use the Year of the Dragon. I let Gabriel play on that, but
Okay. I will give you all a little hint, a little heads up. Perhaps after you convince these two guys, there's one more person who might need either the fear of God put in them or the fear of the Year of the Dragon put into them. So if
okay.
any of you want to do this check first, maybe there's another check
Yeah.
in your future.
which check?
So for yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say that Facilia isn't super go push forward, so she would probably defer to the existing party.
I see. That makes sense. All right. So basically, what it sounds like is going to be happening is I'll be asking Gabriel to make me your choice of one of the charisma-based checks, deception, it sounds like intimidation, right? And to roll it at advantage. And as a reminder, to roll at advantage, especially for those of us who are unfamiliar with Roll20 or coming back to it, or those in chat who don't know exactly how the interface works, but there's a toggle at the top middle of the page. There should be. Let me just click here real quick to allow you to toggle between normal, advantage, and disadvantage. And of course, if anyone rolls a nat 20 or a nat 1, I will stream will react accordingly. So that is ready to go.
Let's see. Intimidation.
Whoa.
Right. So at advantage because again, it's the year of the dragon. You are able to make this intimidation check successfully. So you're putting. I don't know. You're gonna say something to intimidate this guy who's got the degradation kink. So what would you like to say?
Here we go.
Gabriel is going to step forward. Her scales and horns seem to be a bit more glowy than usual, and she's going to bare
Oh.
her teeth. Like, surely a puny non-dragon such as yourself won't be so foolish as to deny a dragon in her friend's absence.
Oh, oh, use of the word puny. Oh my. All right. And with that one, you see like the sweat forming. Like for some reason, like an anime, it forms on the outside of this guy's helmet somehow. So you see like the sweat drop forming. It's like, no, I wouldn't dream of such a thing. I'm so sorry. Please go on through. And he'll like motion to the other guard, and both of the guards in tandem will go ahead and pull the gates open for you all. And it looks like you are home free almost as the gates open. This man over here holding what appears to be some sort of large blunt. Oh, it's a broom. Is that a broom? Hold on, let me look at this real quick. He's holding a broom, and he's looking at you all and he'll say, welcome. I hear you all are on your way to take care of a demon problem, was it?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yes.
Facilia nods.
You all seem like an interesting group. How do I know you're up to the task? He says. He kind of like wriggles his little curved mustache. He kind of wriggles his pecs, I guess. I've just decided to have him wriggle his pecs. Yeah, he can do that. I wish I could do that. If anyone else can wriggle their pecs in chat, either chats, let me know.
I could do it with the help of my hands.
That got me
So
good. That got
can
me good. Me too. I'm doing it right now. Anyway, all right, back to y'all. So he's a little unconvinced. Would anyone like to convince him?
Well,
Elena looks at Facilia and be like, it looked like you wanted to show that guard what for. What about
Facilia steps up and gets right up in this guy's personal space.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And gives him a big long look up and down just to make him uncomfortable.
Nice.
We do have a demon to deal with. But that's such a minor thing compared to the gods
Oh.
who have sent us. Would you deny a god? And is this religion or
Feel
is
free
this
to give me the religion. Yes.
Let's go. Where's my sheet? Hang on.
All good. He
Finding
needs
it.
time to let that sink in real quick before he decides how to respond. Is he gonna piss his pants? Is he going to respond in kind? Is he going to start crying on the spot? Let's see what happens
Is
once
he
you
going
get
to
your,
say-
everything together.
And
He's an atheist.
as this is happening, Facilia kind of like cracks her jaw after saying this, but since she has a snake jaw, the whole thing kind of unhinges to show like the extra fangs before
my
settling back
gosh.
into place.
Nice.
Ewy.
Okay, found it. Oh my god.
Now, because you did the cracking of the jaw, I will allow you to roll at advantage for that particular roll. So if you'd like to try that again.
Yeah.
All right. You want to give me the new
Are
roll?
you-
You do have some bless stacks just in case the second roll doesn't go as well. Ooh, all right. Much
All right.
better. Well, yeah, before you cracked your jaw and it came unhinged, he's like, I've heard this before. Like he kind of like looks to the side. He like looks to the invisible camera as if he's on the office, like, are you seeing this?
Oh man.
You unhinge your jaw and he's like, oh, I haven't seen an unhinged jaw since the bite of 87. Interesting. Okay. I believe you and your group are quite capable. Yes, in the grand scheme of things, gods and whatnot. I dare not cross a god or Freddy Fazbear for one. Yes, means step through, and so he will step to the side.
Thank you, sir, for understanding our mission.
Just
You wouldn't
us.
happen to have any supplies you could loan us for other travel? Like a potion or two?
Oh man, you're trying to take advantage of this, like the situation, being like this, like, oh please go on through. All
Oh,
right.
Tilly would never take advantage. She's just asking for handouts.
Well, you can go ahead and give me a persuasion check that, to my chagrin, is at advantage because of your windfall, and also Stuckham has granted Facility an extra stack of bless should another 8 roll come around. All
Damn.
Oh
right.
my god.
So that is a 19. So, oh yes, of course, supplies. Blood for the blood god is what the kids have been
Blood.
saying these days. So yes, please help
Blood.
yourself. And he gestures to the boxes that are right next to the wall, and he says you can take your pick of 2 health potions that are in there.
Why, thank you. Pim, come check this out with me.
Mhm.
Okay. Give me a Pim. Pim.
Pick what?
All right. Check out these boxes that have Can I see if there's just the 2 health potions there?
You're going to give me an investigation or a perception check, your choice.
Okay. Investigation or perception.
Yeah, the results will be slightly different based on both. They are technically different rolls, but this is close enough that I'll allow either roll.
Perception. 21 for
All
perception.
right, with that 21,
Yeah.
you're able to determine there's actually more underneath. There's a diary. There also appears to be another potion bottle that is filled with a different colored potion.
Ooh.
This one is white in color. Like sloshes around. You see crystals kind of forming as it sloshes around. Should you choose to keep it?
Ooh, is the guy watching me while I'm getting the two health potions right now?
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, is the guy watching me while I'm grabbing the
Can you roll me a stealth check? And we'll see just how much he notices you or not.
Okay. This is more of Pim's thing. I was trying to Pim. Can I call Pim over actually and be like, Pim, look at these fine potions. Wink, wink.
Well,
Pim
well,
can't
well.
look
What do you need my help with?
Come here, Pim, come here. It's just gonna like do like the little gesture, like come closer, finger, like come here.
Luku came crawling back in need of my services.
This guy is like preventing justice from happening. We have to convince them. We should just walk through here. I think we can lighten their load a little bit, but I'm gonna grab these 2 health potions, sir, and then we'll be on our merry way. Just gonna
All right,
walk over this way, kind of near the campfire, a little bit.
Okay.
all right, fine. I'll steal them, but only if I get to keep them.
All right. So,
Alright, I can handle that.
from Pim, as you're coming over, I'd like a stealth. Oh, so unfortunately, I need 2 rolls from you. I need stealth and sleight of, or your choice, stealth or sleight of hand for this roll. Actually, given like sleight of hand will be you're kind of like taking your hand and like sneaking it behind you, like so that he doesn't notice. Maybe you're kind of distracting him with
Okay.
your left hand over here, like, oh, look at this over here. And then stealth would kind of just be on your way there or on the way back. You just yoink it real quick.
Okay, I'll do sleight of hand. Oh,
All right.
19. Almost.
That-
No. That was not a natural 19.
Right. But your sleight of hand score is very high, especially based after we finish the adjustments and you leveling up. So that is a really good roll. And you're able to successfully yoink. Wait, what were you instructed to yoink? The 2 potions for sure. Did you want the other potion and the book? This can be either Pim or Dooley.
there.
Like what?
Oh,
What exactly did you want?
Oh yeah, can you grab that diary too?
Okay.
I know a little bit of
Alright,
light
yes.
reading on the road.
I will
No.
actively allow
wanna
for
read
everything
their-
to be grabbed.
You want to read their personal diary? That's very nosy of you, Dooley.
Very nosy of you.
Not exactly. Not
Trying
exactly.
to put Bane on you.
Hero. Action.
Oh no. Listen, I think there might be more to this demon. Maybe they have something information. We'll give it back on the way back. No. It'll be
No.
fine.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah,
Pim.
if you give it back, I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm sure
Uh-huh.
that will make everything okay.
Mm-hmm. We'll just put it right back where we found it after giving it a perusal, you know?
All right. Yes, I am okay with you stealing this poor man's diary after he was terrified to see the jaw unhinging over here. So yeah, you can go ahead and add 2 potions of healing to your inventory. 1 mysterious white potion, and then poor guy's diary. All right. And after you all are finished up here, the man will say, "Well, if best of luck with the demon. Um, it's basically down the hill, around the corner, and there's an opening in the side of the hill that we last saw the demon going in and out of. You can't miss it. The red bushes will lead you. It likes to snack on the bushes on its way in and out. I can't believe Netflix is gone. Netflix is gone, right? I heard that correctly?
Yeah, it's been stolen by this demon, and we are
Wow.
on a mission to take it back.
Wow, you absolutely need to destroy this demon. Then I was planning to rewatch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, a fantastic movie. And they're like, yeah, I was
Oh,
going to
you
watch
have
that.
excellent taste, sir.
Why, thank you. You too. You too.
Thanks. All right.
Hashtag
Okay.
not sponsored. Hashtag you can if you want though.
Yes, DreamWorks Animation, please sponsor us. All
Mhm.
right. Any last things you all want to say to any of these guys before I take you to the next map?
Thank you so much for everything, and just watch out. Maybe that demon has sticky fingers too. Just have to keep an eye on the things, and until he's just gonna quickly walk this way, away.
Yes, it would be a shame if his diary were to be nicked, right? Yeah, that would certainly suck for him. I can't believe you're. I can't believe this. I can't believe you're planting the seed of when he finds out his diary is missing, he'll be sure to blame the demon and not any of y'all. I can't believe y'all.
I feel like Dooley's been like the most heroic to like the most chaotic right now.
This is the fall. This is how it happens.
Oh my gosh, Oathbreaker right here.
Oathbreaker.
No. Oh man, wouldn't that be something? Oh gosh. Okay. So
I'm
about
ready.
that
Yeah.
diary, Pim.
About that diary.
Ooh. But let's read it together. What does it say?
Yes.
Oh, you want to read his diary together? Okay. So as you all are
We'll
walking
read it
along,
together because I want to see it too.
okay.
Oh
my gosh.
yeah.
Is Pim holding the book? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
Delise just like trying to peer up as much as she can. It's so hard.
No, I
Oh.
sit down on a rock
Aw,
or something, and then she can see it
perfect.
too.
Aw,
Let's
thank
read that
you.
diary.
Sitting down for the hut, disadvantaged.
Mhm.
All right.
All
Story
right. So
time.
Yeah,
yeah.
I imagine it would be very hard for her to see it while standing, even if he is kind of short.
Yeah. The joys of being a gnome.
Yeah.
So as you're looking through this diary, you'll notice that the entries are about how this guard is infatuated with one of the other 2 guards, but that is it is unrequited because the other 2 guards are pining for each other. Like he likes one of them. He knows they like each other, but they don't know that each other likes each other, if that makes sense. So guard 1 and guard 2, they're like, man, I sure wish this guy liked me.
Yeah, mutually pining
That's
idiots.
silly. That's silly. They
Yes.
should just ask each other out already.
I
No,
agree.
this is why you don't date your coworkers.
Don't tell your coworkers.
But Cecilia, it's about love. Oh, I almost think we should rush back and try to help them out. I don't know. In the spirit of things, right?
Wait,
I
they
don't
could
know.
know we stole the diary.
Honestly, it's not my problem. Sucks to be them, I guess.
Where's that
Yeah,
romantic
no.
spirit, Pim?
I
We
guess
could always say we noticed a bit
I
of
guess
a
the one with the unrequited love is gonna have to live with the pain in their heart for the rest of their life.
Holy shit.
That's how it be.
Very true. Oh, but Gabri, you had an idea of love?
well, we could always say that they spoke about the other in a certain way, or they looked at each other in a certain way, and we noticed.
Oh yeah, we can. We can
We
lie
could do
our
that.
out of the skin of our teeth.
We could do that. We do have that persuasion bonus advantage.
Oh
I
Lord have
mean,
mercy. This is what, just for the record, all my pain and suffering here, I mean this affectionately, is occurring because of that 8 that was rolled after your successful journey. So, was that Stag? I'm pretty sure 8. It was 8. Yep. Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Thanks to Stag's 8. You all have advantage on these checks.
Avery spoils things again.
It looks like that even
Year
though
of
my
Dragon.
my soul isn't good at lying, it seems that I, Elena, am good at lying.
Okay.
Excellent. You know, I think, Elena, Gabri, would you have the honor of trying to convince these fools that they must simply acknowledge one another?
I wonder
I
if we
think
could
it's
use
sad.
degradation to our advantage again.
Oh yeah, go degrade him. I'll
Oh my
kink praise him.
Go forth for
All
the
right.
powers of love.
For the second time this session, it's degradation time.
Okay, and Julie is gonna try to put the. She's gonna actually drop the journal and be like, "Oh no, it fell out. Here you go. I'll just put it back for you. We didn't look at all. Don't worry."
Can you give
Like
me
a
a
me-
deception check at advantage because it is a charisma check based check, much to my chagrin.
I love this.
As
Okay.
both he and I are squinting
Okay,
at
yeah,
you.
we're
All
good.
right,
I'm not gonna roll again.
17. All right, sure. All right, so let's say, oh, yeah, that is an important. He like rushes over, he picks it up, he shoves it into his shirt. He's like, that's important. Combat strategies for us who are posted here, drills, secret military info. We can't let that fall into the wrong hands. No.
No, you're right. We must keep the people safe with that. And she's gonna
All
salute and walk back over to Pim and.
All right, after that successful lie, that blatant, bold-faced lie, we have Elena and Gabriella up here. Who would like to go first, and what would you like to tell the guards?
You
I
can do
am
your.
working on a script.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go first then. Wait. What side were we on? Were we on the 2 guards side or the dude who liked the others or whatever?
Right now, Gabriella's on the side who likes degradation, and Elena's on the side who likes the other thing, praise. So you can split up, or you can do it at the same time at one at first. I don't know. Well, whatever.
Okay. Well, if I praise him, what check do you want for the praise?
Oh, well, that one will be your choice of there's persuasion, there is performance. I'll take persuasion or performance.
Okay.
Okay. I will say that is a good roll. Oh, what are you saying actually as you're saying this? You're like, hey, good boy, like something like what were you about?
You know, anyone can call you such a good boy, but did you know that there might be someone who really close to you who thinks you're such a good boy and the only one to them, like you're really
Oh.
special in their heart, and there is literally no one like you because there's only one you in the realms.
Ooh.
Not counting
Okay.
alternate universes and stuff, but we don't talk about that in this situation.
Right, yes, I do know about the alternate universe theory. You know, anyway, yeah, well, yeah, no, you're just, yeah, no. The relationship is complex. The friendship is complex. I know it might seem different to outsiders, but you don't know him as long as I have. So he seems a little unconvinced. I will say the 12 isn't. It's a good roll, but not. Doesn't really bring it home, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh no. Gabriel, it's up to you.
I will say that you do have 1 stack of bless on you.
Oh, I will stack my bless and bless him with the.
All right, give me that D4.
Uh,
Okay, with the successful DC 15 cleared, you are able to successfully convince him. He's letting his guard down a little bit. Oh, well, he's not letting his guard. Well, if he doesn't say anything, he is letting his guard down.
haha.
Ah, that was really bad. Thank you for the pity laughs. I appreciate that. But you're successful on your end. You see a check mark above him.
Oh yay! You know, those usually only show up when I do something right. Interestingly, did you have like LEDs on your helmet?
Yes, I had them installed just earlier, actually. Yes, to help us see in the dark.
I like that. I should buy myself one. Maybe one of these days.
All right, that one is successful. He's like, yeah, I can tell you where I got it from. Actually, I got it from this website over here, and it'll like pull up a sending stone, and then he's like, anyway, he's gonna pull up some stuff. He's gonna show you some things. Let's go head over to Gabriella and see how the degradation is going over here. I'm also gonna give Lux another stack of bless as it was just provided to you. Oh no!
no!
Oh no! So we did get our first nat 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and post some nat 1s in chat. Thank you, thank you. But this is also a charisma-based roll, I believe, because it's intimidation, right? Let me check this real quick. Intimidation is charisma-based, so you can roll again. Let's see what an alternate universe holds for you as you roll at advantage. Oh my god! Look at this. So,
Wow!
alternate universe, you did fumble, but we are in the primary universe, the sacred timeline, as they say in Loki. And with this, with the first nat 20 of the session, you are able to. Yes, tell us, how exactly did you go about this? What are you telling this man? He was already shaken up earlier. He had the sweat drops forming back for when, you know, the thing about the being in the way and all that. What you got going on here?
So Gabriel is very much aware of this and basically stalks up to him, her at her full height and kind of with her snoot tipped up. Her teeth are still bared, and she's kind of glaring down at him like, "How pathetic it is someone like you is still alone. Are you a fool to not see that your friend guard here enjoys your company? The way he looks at you and how he spoke about you."
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
We got puny, we got fool. Damn, yeah, we got the whole
And
slew here.
Gabriel also called him pathetic.
Oh yeah, pathetic is good. Pathetic is like quintessential. All right. And with that, he's like shaking in his boots. You see his knees are clacking together, but then he'll like muster up the courage, not to address you, but to turn around. And the guard that Elena's talking to is gonna say, "Dude, I can't take this anymore. Not like this. Like, I like you, bro. The way you fight, the way you talk. I love doing team attacks with you. I love standing here with you, bouncing and waving our weapons in sync. I want to stay like this forever." You see that he's stammering. You can sense on his face that he's about to say psych. But the guard that Gabriel was talking to will say, "Hey man, yeah bro, do you want to get some ice cream after this?" "Sure, dude." And they come closer and they hold hands and looks like they're off to get some ice cream. I would like to grant all of you a little stack of inspiration. Feel free to add that to your ongoing stack of up to 3 inspiration. I'm gonna turn out
So I
like
guess I
this.
have 4.
Awesome.
Yeah, you might have some existing ones. It's up to 3. Honestly, I put these here with the intention of you all helping them get together.
Okay.
But then you surpass them, which is fine. You know, you pass them, and I'm like, okay, that's okay. But then you found the diary, and you turned around. I'm like, all right. Love finds a way.
Love finds a way.
Love do indeed find a way.
Love
Love
wins.
Love wins, exactly.
The moral of the story is always hook up your friends, I guess.
And always look in someone's diary so you can hook up their friends.
Oh yeah, exactly. I agree with that, Dooley.
Oh, thank you.
You know what?
Best
It's
way
a
to get
moral standing point.
Best way to get someone to confess, have them run on adrenaline.
You know what, Dooley? This is inspiring me. You know how we were talking about this website, but what if it was just in the sending stone that you had the website? Maybe a
Oh.
app? An app. Yeah, and you could call it something. You know how there's a fire burning between them, like a
Oh, boy.
Tinder.
Oh my god.
Christ, y'all.
I think you could keep doing this. You're very magical, Dooley. I think you can make this sending stone app.
Ooh, yes. And that's how people can meet up and hook up and oh, that would be beautiful. All for the power of love and romance.
All right, gang,
I
you
love
heard it
this
first
idea.
here, folks. Tinder has just been invented in this land.
Sending stones, designed for those craving a closer touch. All right, let's shake on it.
Okay.
Go team, go! Come on, Vasilia, you're part of it too.
Celia has nothing to add to this conversation.
Vasilia, you can join us later.
You can do this.
All right.
All right.
Good job.
Well, with this map completed thoroughly, you see a single tear going down the guy's face on the left. You know, because he was interested in one of them, but of course, you know, the world is happier this way, perhaps. He has to, like, do some introspection. He's one of those people. You also saw in his diary, it said, I don't need therapy or anything like that, even though the people who say I don't need therapy usually are the people who need it the most.
Um,
That's true.
Elle says a couple things. Hey, you never know. There is love between them, but you know they've always got your back. There may be a possibility of polyamory, and also, here is the card of my therapist.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
He will, like, be a little confused at first, but he won't say no to the gift, and he'll take the card.
Oh,
He'll,
and
like, look at the sending stone number on it.
also, I had no idea that you liked any of them.
He'll say, no, I don't. What are you talking about? But he gets the card anyway. All right.
Smooth.
Well, with that in play, I'll probably take you all to the next map, unless anyone has any last questions.
Good to go.
All right. Let me get a new song going in here. So, you are here on the
Whoa.
next map. There's a few things going on. You see that you are close to the opening. You see the road goes downhill, it curves around, you see the red bushes kind of marking the way.
Oh.
But there's one last thing you see at the very end, and there is a cute little kobold who's pushing a little cart.
Oh.
A little kobold with a little card.
More cool.
Yes.
Aw.
Oh,
I need to BRB real quick. Just need to
Yes,
use
of
the
course. Oh,
bathroom.
yeah. Does anyone else need to BRB real quick? I know we're on a new map. We just had a series of social encounters, so if anyone needs to step away for a moment, we can make that happen.
Quick power nap?
Yeah,
Power enough.
I'll step away for a second.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are you getting sleepy, Mom?
Only a little bit.
Okay.
I'll be fine. I had a migraine earlier and it was the pits, but I'm feeling okay now, thankfully.
Okay. Because I had to deal with that, possibly at work.
Oh, it's so fun to have a migraine at work. No, it's not. Oh. The
One
worst part is
time-
like going blind for about
Oh,
15 to 20 minutes.
Whoa.
that sounds really bad.
Sounds
That's
serious.
gnarly.
Oh, yeah. Have you guys ever had migraines before?
Yeah,
I
but
haven't actually.
I don't think I've ever
Oh.
gotten blind from migraine.
That's good. It's kind of like you know, like old TV screens when they had like the fuzzy popcorn style stuff on it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or like when you look at a light and you look away really fast and you have that after image.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it's like trying to look
Jesus.
through that with only tiny little glimpses of real reality. It's really bizarre.
The
And
way I
not
just
fun.
stared at my light to look away to test it out real quick.
Yeah, it's that. It looks like that color though, like the whole.
I got you. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah,
Not
well, I'm glad you recovered from that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Sounds really serious.
I remember the first time it happened when I was a kid. I was reading a book, and suddenly I couldn't read the letters anymore. Like they were like blurring out of existence. And I was so freaked out, like I'm blind. So, thankfully, that wasn't the case. But man, not fun. Mm. And I would not wish migraines upon eh, most people. I won't say everyone, because some people face
True.
some, but many, many,
Welcome
many.
back.
Welcome
Hi.
back, Stag.
All right. Are we all here, or has anyone else stepped away?
Corey? Oh,
I think we're good.
Corey may be
Maybe.
away.
Maybe not.
Corey's muted. I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Cranes. Yeah.
Corey, if you are here, but if you're away, that's cool too.
Yeah. It looks like the she's muted upon the Discord.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, also, I had a quick question while we're here. I guess this
Oh, yeah.
I should have gone to my Be Right Back screen. But oh well. Did you? I thought you had like a blinking version of your character before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is
It
it?
seems to.
not-
Let me check on Lux's side. I think it might not be blinking for me at least.
It seems to be blinking for me.
Oh, I see it. Okay. There we go. I see now a blink on my end.
Yeah, it might have been doing that because I've had my mic down, and it might be little bits of
Yeah, picking up.
audio
Yeah,
here
Discord
and
be like that. Okay. All right.
there.
Cool. All right. Looks good.
Pim, where are you, Pim?
All right. Yeah. When Corey gets back, we shall resume.
Are you accidentally muted? Or
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi.
Okay. So we're gonna resume here real quick, and then I'll check in with y'all after this little section here.
All right.
So, as a description, because some of us can't see the map, but the path again seems to lead you to your final destination. You see little trellises set up along the road. Things are growing here. You see an occasional red bush permeating the landscape. But to your left, as the path turns to lead to your final destination, you see a little red kobold with a mustache and a cloak, and he's pushing a little cart. And it says, Doubtful Dumas, on-demand supplies.
Oh.
You could choose to ignore him, of course. You know, freedom is at your disposal for now. So yeah.
Avery sees Goldbolt.
Maybe
Avery
zooming
goes,
over there, like,
hello.
hello, well met."
Hello. You see his eyes shine, especially upon seeing Gabriel, because you know the whole dynamic with dragons and kobolds. Let me move the robots over, and he'll say, "Hello. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Would you like to try any of my wares? They are for sale.
What you got?
I've got all sorts of things. I've got two sections here. I've got my normal wares, and then I have my special holiday set right here. In the holiday set, you can see that there's like a plushie, there's a pottery wheel, there's
Aw.
a box of chocolates, and there's a robe. As for his normal wares, you'll see that there's a broom, a scroll with runes on it, a potion, a gem. Actually, there's two potions. One is like green in color, the other one is iridescent, and a flail with a fire within. Let me go ahead and write this here, because that was a lot I just gave you. So his normal wares will go first, and then I'll state his holiday wares.
Why does he have a pottery wheel? Is what I would like to know.
Avery is currently thinking about what Chris may like.
Oh,
Aw.
nice. Oh, you know, in response to the pottery wheel section, you probably didn't say that out loud in character, or even if you did, he'll say, "Oh, now you might be wondering, where did I get this pottery wheel? Well, I travel all over, meet all sorts of folks. I do a bit of bartering, haggling. I buy stuff that I think my customers would like, and the pottery wheel is perfect for the occasion. Why, yes, the day of devotion is upon us." He checks his wrist, which doesn't have a watch on it, and he'll say, "Oh, well, it was yesterday in the real world, but the day of devotion is alive and well today here."
Yes. Hmm.
What does the day of devotion have to do with making pottery, though?
Well, you see, this special wheel is called a lover's pottery wheel. It can improve your ability to hand make something special for your loved ones.
I
Or your
see,
loved
I
ones could
see.
like crafting.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's just like that scene in that theater trope, where the ghost of that guy was like going on that girl, and they were like singing.
Ghost? Who said anything about a ghost? He says, visibly sweating.
Oh, ghost! What?
Insight check.
If you would like.
Insight check about the ghost thing. As this little guy sweating.
You can roll your choice of insight. Oh, okay. With that good insight roll, yes.
Wow.
Perhaps a ghost is involved. You can tell when the word ghost was uttered in the context of talking about this pottery wheel, he began to sweat profusely. I don't even know if kobolds can sweat. So, actually, let me look this up. Because isn't sweating relegated to? Let me look up real quick. Sweating. Wait, maybe I shouldn't look this up. Anyway.
What will you find?
That reminds me, there's what are the lizard people in Skyrim called again?
Argonians?
Yeah, there's an ongoing debate over whether they can lactate or not.
No.
Whether they can
Oh.
breastfeed.
Yes.
Nothing could have
Yes.
prepared me for that.
Yes.
I
What's
remember
inside
now.
what's inside their boobs?
Yes.
Is there breast tissue? Is there mammary glands, or is it just muscle?
Ah,
This
I
sounds
see.
oddly familiar to what was going on in the D&D meme subreddit like half a year ago. I'm not going to get into detail, but you all can imagine.
Yep.
Brains
I
are
wish I
like-
couldn't.
Brains.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, so this kobold, let's get back to the sweating of the kobold, not necessarily the sweating of any other lineages, but he does seem to sweat when you talk about ghosts, and he insists ghosts aren't involved, but perhaps you feel ghosts are involved. So, who are you going to call to talk to the kobold about this?
Dan Aykroyd.
Ghostbusters. Good. Yes.
But yeah,
Avery
he's
is
got
not focused on getting a Valentine's Day gift for someone, to be honest.
yes, the regular wares and the holiday wares are present here.
Wait.
She's definitely eyeing the chocolates in the robe. Like perhaps Chris ripped her one of her robes before. Maybe this one.
Tim tries to steal something from her.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair.
Tim tries to steal he tries to steal the chocolates because he wants to eat them for himself.
Oh.
Avery is
I-
going to grapple.
Oh,
Like she may not be paying attention to what anyone's saying, but she does see Pam.
all right. Before I ask for Pim's role, it is time for me to, this is something I expect from my weekend group, not necessarily my holiday one-shot group, but I would like contesting roles from you all. So, for Gabriel, it needs to be athletics. Pim gets to choose either athletics or acrobatics to escape, essentially. And you two can do the roles against each other. So,
Oh.
from Gabriel, it is an 18. You have one stack of bless on you. Let's see what Pim's got going on, who also has one stack of bless.
Player versus player.
Yes. This is a role I have to ask my weekend players multiple times.
I have to roll acrobatics.
Your choice of
Thank-
athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Athletics
I-
is to oh!
Oh my gosh.
All right. Now, this comes down to the blesses. If you want Stag, you can roll your bless and hope that you get high enough that Pim's bless would not be. You don't have to pop this. You can save the bless for a future time. But you are currently you at this time, as the whole in media res situation that's happening here. You probably won't catch Pim in time.
Sure. Yeah, I think I'll save it.
All right. So with that, Pim just narrowly escapes your grasp, but Pim still has to contend with stealing the box of chocolates. Now, I just want to level with you. Like full disclosure, the order of the holiday items from like easiest to hardest to grab is going to be as follows. The plushie and the pottery wheel are closest to being like they're closest to the outside. The box of chocolates and the robe are more inside. They're like deeper in, so the DC will be higher for you. Would you still like to attempt the steal? And if so, which item would you like to steal? Still the chocolates or something else?
Wait, which ones are harder to steal?
So the ones that are hardest to steal are the box of chocolates and the robe.
Okay. What would I have to roll for that?
That one is sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I'll just like roll sleight of hand and see what I get. Oh, I got a 16.
Ooh, dang it. 16 is good. What were you going for this? I know you said you're going to go, what are you going to get?
Oh yeah, okay, I'll steal the chocolates then.
Okay, you are able to steal the box of chocolates. Let me see if I have a picture for you.
This is like Gab. Okay, it's like Gabby, you better give me a really good reason to why I should give this to you.
Chris likes chocolate.
Pay no attention
Chris-
to your sorry, the name of
Ooh,
the thing.
pretty.
Yeah, Chris does like chocolate. Yeah, here's the picture. Welcome back on.
What is he, your boyfriend or something?
Chris is my girlfriend, and you already knew we were together.
Oh. I'm sorry, I forgot characters. I forgot side
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah, Gabriel's a lesbian.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I knew that. I knew that already.
As the
Okay,
guard with
well.
names. Pim with characters.
All right, so to recap,
It's
what is
okay,
occurring with the
fine,
chocolate?
in the name of true love. I will let you have it.
Yay!
Persuasion
Gabriel is
check.
now going to pay the. Gabriel's-
Ooh.
Gabriel is now going to pay the co-wall for it.
That's fair. All right. While you are having this transaction, and by the transaction I mean between the two player characters and not the merchant who's right here trying to sell his wares to you all, Vasily has just done a roll over here just to make sure that everything is still in order. Has checked her wares, and everything is still present and accounted for.
Oh?
She got a little suspicious and decided to just reorganize and make sure.
Okay.
There.
Pim has been behind her several times, and
Oh.
she doesn't quite know this party yet, so she's just making sure that she remembered to bring everything, that it's all in her bags.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, that's probably the wise thing to do. I can't make any guarantees with my boy. You know how it is.
Oh, we almost had a Civil War arc over a piece of chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gabriel's going to turn back around to the kobold and go, these
Hello.
bags of chocolates would make a fine gift for a mate of a dragonborn, don't you think? Especially on
Yes.
this year of the dragon.
Oh, right. Right. I knew that. Year of the Dragon. Yes. Wait, you said that Gabriel wasn't going to pay, or?
Gabriel is going to pay.
Oh, he's going to pay. Okay. He'll say, oh, yes. They will make an excellent gift. Oh, I've actually got two different varieties, depending on how much you splurge. So, Let me double check the rarity here of the box of chocolates. Can someone roll me a d6?
1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your data command for it. Special 1d6. That's a 5. That's a 6. There we go. I know how to do numbers.
All right. With the 3, he'll say, all right, so this box will be 3 gold, but if you want to upgrade to the special edition of the box, that will be 30 gold. This special edition, the chocolates have special effects.
Oh.
Right? How much gold do you have?
Avery has 110.
Okay.
Why, you could buy 3 boxes of my special chocolates if you so desired. And with that, he'll like tap the side of the cart, and a plank will swing open, revealing 2 more heart-shaped boxes.
No way.
We could have had more chocolate all this time. You could have stole more. Borrowed some more.
Oh man.
So Avery definitely looks tempted, but she also thinks that after an adventure like this, keeping it simple is also a good idea. She's not that extravagant.
Well, if you want the basic box, that'll be 3 gold. And he'll hold out his hand, expecting some gold.
Avery gives the 3 gold.
Thank you for your purchase. And he'll go ahead and like bow, and he'll like lift his. Well, he's not wearing a hat, but he'll pretend to lift a hat as he bows, and I'll stand back up. Any other purchases from you all?
So there are 2 boxes of chocolates left.
There's actually 3 boxes. There are 2 in the special compartment. Basically, Gabriel just bought a regular box of chocolates. I'm sure he might have more of the regular ones, but there are 3 special boxes of chocolates, each one with its own effect. But this one costs 30 gold. And just as a bit of context, a single piece of gold is technically like an average person's wages for the week. So gold is expensive, but you all are adventurers. They're basically like dollars to you all, so it's $30.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at Baldur's Gate, we have lots of gold.
Everything is gold. Ooh. Well, do you have any of the regular chocolates left?
I do. I've got an extra box right here, and he'll tap the other side of the cart, and a plank will swing open, revealing a bunch of books. And these books say things like, they say very St. Valentine's Day things that I'm not gonna get into. He's like, oh, I'm seeing wrong plank, and he closes that, and he'll like tap the wheel of the car, and then the wheel will like slide out, revealing a jar, and there he'll pull out a box of chocolates. He's like, here you go. This will be 3 gold.
3 gold. That would be perfect, and I'll give him 3 gold. Dooley will give him 3 gold for it.
Thank you for your purchase. Here you go. I hope you enjoy eating those delicious chocolates.
Excellent. And what were those books you popped out earlier? What were those all about?
Nothing. Those books weren't anything. They were
Oh, please. I love books on anything. Any kind of paper wrapped in binding. I need to get my hands on. Please, just let me look a little bit. Just
Anything you say.
any book. Yes, Pim. That's what I said.
Can you roll me a persuasion check to convince the kobold to release his special wares to you?
Do we still have
Unfortunately, yes, it's the
Are they romantic novels? Do you have any romantic novels by any chance?
Yes, they are mostly novels of a romantic nature, let's say. You know, it is quite interesting, the dynamic between people who are really into each other, you know.
Oh yeah. Does it feature any hot dragonborn action?
Oh, a person of culture, I see. I do have. He'll like lift open his cloak to reveal. You know, like those people who sell watches, and hanging there are a few books, and it's like, oh, I've got the books you're looking for right here. But congratulations on the dirty 20. He'll say, yeah. And as for these books, I've got all sorts. Some about knot tying methods. Some about how to bake. I even have this interesting one called an herbalist's journal. It's quite interesting, this one.
An herbalist so cooking, baking, herbalist
Do they
journal.
talk?
Hmm.
Do they talk about the the more spiritual, the herbs used for more spiritual purposes?
Yeah, those herbs.
Spiritual
I've got that one there
purpose.
too. And he'll go ahead and the drawer is open. So he's got two kinds, the spiritual herbs, but also an actual proper herbalist journal.
Oh, so how much do these two go for? The herbalist and the spiritual, I mean.
The spiritual, can someone roll me a D6? This is standard operating procedure over here. For magical items, wondrous items. I'm supposed to roll the D6 and then multiply by a certain value to get the right price. But I can't. Oh. The spiritual book is worth 6 gold. The herbalist journal is worth 60 gold.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I do apologize. That is quite out of my price range.
Well,
But
you can definitely haggle him down, but yeah, it does seem rather steep for a simple book.
Wait, how much does it cost again?
For the one that you're looking for Pim, perhaps it's 6 gold. For the one that would interest at least one member of the party, if not two, 60 gold.
60 gold.
Mhm.
Jeez.
That's right.
Gold
Books don't
leaf.
grow on trees. Well,
Ah, come on.
Mm.
You can haggle down a little bit, can't you?
I think, good sir, you do know it is the year of the dragon, and we have the finest dragonborn here in Jerusalem, over to Gabriel. And you know, Gabriel paid full price, but I think, I've heard, really, that when a dragonborn defeats a monster, they get extra gold. Now,
Ah.
I think if you let us have this book for, let's say, 20 gold, we could come back with our extra pay because it would keep us safe, you see, to have those herbs on our side. And then we could pay you the full price. What do you say? Put a little investment in us and dragonborns, as it is the year of the dragon. We'll come
All
through
right.
for you.
You can go ahead and give me, I believe you're trying to persuade, so you can give me a persuasion check at advantage. Which one are you trying to haggle down? The 6 gold one, the 60 gold one, or both?
The 60 gold one, the
All
herbalist
right.
one.
Go and give me that persuasion. You have 1 stack of bless on you right now.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, no.
okay.
The 16 is better. You can
Can I
choose
use
whether
the
or not to use.
bless? Is that a D4?
Yes, it is a D4 on top of the 16 if you so desire. Okay,
It's
17 is still good. 17 is still good. I will go ahead and deplete this bless from you. If I can
Okay.
grab the right elements here on. Oh, I must have locked it. Let me see. What's your name? All right. So that is gone. All right. So I'll say, well, yeah, you all seem like loyal repeat customers. Am I right? I'll probably see you off in the future. Should Troy choose to call upon my services yet again. Plus, there's a lot of stuff that you haven't purchased yet. So by all means, with this
I'm
value, I am
sure.
willing to lower the price to 45 gold.
45 gold. I said 20 gold, right?
Oh, did you now? Wait, actually, did you? I apologize if I didn't hear the 20 gold.
That's okay. I didn't have to say that.
Like, you're getting me now. I'm like,
Oh.
wait.
Okay, so 20 gold, and
Oh
we'll
my
pay the full price of 45 when we come back from our travels. Thank you. And she's gonna,
Oh, you're good at
Lily's
haggling.
gonna put the 20 gold and
Uh-huh.
then snatch the book.
Okay.
Smile at him.
Are you planning to pay the 25 when you get back? The remaining 25 when you get back, or is that a
She
lie?
is actually, yeah, no, she
Oh,
is.
I steal
okay.
the romance novel while he's not looking.
All right.
While
Give me
he's
a
distracted
hand
with
check.
handing over the money.
As... Go ahead and give me a stuff of the hand at advantage because of the fact he's very distracted right now.
Sleight of hand advantage.
Yes, you can either roll
So
it
how much-
twice, or you can toggle the thing on the top to steal the romance, quote unquote, romance novel.
Poor kobold guy. Getting...
I got 10. Could I roll again?
You can roll again, as I've given you advantage because of the fact that he's distracted. But I will post these nat ones in chat for this roll.
Okay. Well, maybe he says something like, are you gonna pay for that? And he's like, oh yeah, definitely. So he just hands him the gold.
You can definitely roll again to see if you because
Okay.
he was distracted, so I let you roll twice.
Oh, okay.
Also, I feel like Gabriel would have
I
probably
got
backed
14.
Dooley up.
Oh.
Oh,
Gabriel.
okay. I
I
see.
feel like
Goes-
Gabriel might have played off it too if she wasn't currently in her own head.
Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind in the future. For future reference, of course, you are more than happy to assist other people if that makes sense in the context of your current encounter, and that allows the primary roller to roll twice at advantage, basically. So.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, Dooley has come a long way, but you are able, Pim, to successfully steal that romance novel.
Romance.
All right, enough robbing this kobold. Is there anything else from either the special event wares or the normal wares that you're interested from this guy before you all proceed further into the opening?
Well, I don't need to make a big scene about it, I guess. Now, can I have one for your basic chocolates? It's 3 gold, right?
It is 3 gold for a box of basic chocolates.
Okay.
But if you pay 30, you could get the special box.
We'll see how
That's a big-
Ciara.
That's a big price jump, though.
We'll see how Ciara likes these regular chocolates first, and if she likes it, I will do my thing. Do you have a punch card or anything like that? You know.
Let me look at this picture and see if he has a punch card. Oh, yes, I will refresh Julie's bless thanks to Max. Your bless stack is back. As for the card, yes, he'll hand you a coin, a simple coin, and he'll say, "All you gotta do is flip this sucker if you want to see me again. First one's
Oh.
free."
Cool. Thanks. I mean, you know, what's better? 30 coins once or 3 coins plenty of times?
Oh,
It's
that
what
is
I like to
true.
say. Okay, kobold coin. I'll put that in my head.
Yeah, I like money.
I do too.
Yeah, I can tell. I do too. Probably more than you, even.
Yeah.
He like squints at you real quick because it sounds kind of suspicious, but he's like, "I believe you."
Mhm. Okay.
Well,
He tries not to look suspicious.
don't be suspicious. Don't be...
Don't
Oh,
be suspicious.
Pleasure doing
Don't be
business with you.
suspicious.
What's your name?
My name is Dumas.
Ah,
I don't know
okay.
if it's Dumas or Dumas, but it's Dumas.
Ah, okay. If you add one more letter, you'll be Dumas.
I can't spell it right, so yeah.
Oh,
Here, let me
you
show you all
know
the picture. All right. But yes, anyone else want to buy something from him?
Oh, I love him.
Oh,
Yeah, he's so cute.
sorry, I stole. I mean, I didn't.
I will send the what's the word?
Is
Source
that-
down the line.
Also, is that mustache on him real?
You can roll me an insight or an You can roll me investigation if you want to check.
Okay, I'll roll investigation.
Oh yeah, let me
I
show chat
got,
real quick.
I got
forgot
an
to roll you.
11.
An 11. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty real.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was about to snatch it off of him. Good thing you.
Yeah, I didn't know kobolds. I didn't know kobolds could do that. Okay.
grow facial hair. Yeah, same here.
Nice.
Let's see. Okay.
You learn something new every
Cecilia.
day, eh?
Yeah.
Cecilia is taking a long, hard look and just goes, "You're red. Blessings be upon your continued survival."
Oh.
Yeah, I hear I'm a desirable commodity these days. And he looks around and he looks like he's probably gonna get out of there, so things don't happen to him.
Yeah, you know what? My hair. I've been really glad I'm not balding right now. I mean, do you think I could pull off the look without hair and makeup?
No,
I think you
and
got enough. The kobold says as
I
he's
think
trailing away.
you would look lovely, yes. They would really love you in the Balding Gate. I mean the Boulder's Gate. I mean the Bald's
The Malders
Bald
Gate.
gate.
the Boulder's Gate.
Bald gate.
Okay. So I'm about to take all over here, but I wanted to check in real quick as we are coming up to a certain period of time. I'm a level with you. I was having so much fun with the earlier interactions that I had planned for you all to get to this point at 2 hours in, but we are at 3.
Oh,
I wanted to
shit.
check in with y'all because
Sorry.
it is
Sorry
no.
about that.
It's been it's been fun. It's been fun. I just wanted to see how people were feeling, if we wanted to save the next section, which is the last section technically for next time, but it will not be shorter than 30, 40, I will say. So I just wanted to check in with you all. I can basically, if we push through and power through now, it will wrap up in like 45-hour max. If we save it for next time, I will make sure to let it cook, let it simmer so that it goes up to like an hour and a half too for next time. I just want to check in and see how you're feeling.
How are y'all feeling?
I'm a bit tired.
Mhm.
But,
Okay.
depends on how the rest of you guys are feeling.
Could go either way. I would need to take a little break though,
Sure.
which
Mhm.
would make it take longer. So
Mhm.
there's that.
It's also
Okay.
later for you guys than it is for me, but I'm also tired.
Okay.
Like, we could have a shorter-ish session next time, right?
I would
Okay.
like to, I'd like to treat it right. I don't want to rush you all.
Yeah.
Yes. While this has been a good time, and while it would have been nice to make it a single session, just like I think with the holiday one, which stretched to 3 from 1, or the Christmas one stretched from 3 to 1, from 1 to 3, and the New Year's one, we were able to successfully finish in a single session. But I think I'd like to fifth cap this off for next time, when we're all refreshed and ready. It's been a good journey so far.
Yeah, wow, 3 hours felt like nothing to me.
I know.
Yeah.
It just went by.
Only thing that caught up was like exhaustion, but other than that,
Yeah.
this is great. I love that we had the romance subplot. It was so funny.
I'm glad y'all went back.
Yeah, I'm going to admit, the moment we hit the degradation thing, my brain started turning off.
That is a common side effect.
Troy, I don't know how to find someone named Willow, just so you know.
Oh yes, I remember our deal. As we're wrapping up stream here, Lux and I were like, okay, next time we wrap things up, we gotta find someone named Willow to send our team to, but perhaps not this time.
Wait.
Yeah, what's up?
Willow is in the name. Hold on, let me refer you to them.
Yes. Oh, and also
See
for the
if you
rest of
like
y'all, if you have any, while I'm waiting for this from Lux,
Mhm.
if anyone has any plugs they want to do, any spiels, any links they want us to send our chats.
Yeah.
Oh
Please
yeah,
tell.
I have my Twitch now.
Oh,
So-
woohoo!
You'll never guess what the name. It's on Elevate. But yeah, that's me. And I may stream more. Probably mostly Jackbox. Gonna be honest with you.
Oh yeah, we love Jackbox.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, not safe for work though.
Fun.
That's for sure. Yes.
Also, I will maybe save your blesses moving forward because I mid chat allowed people to bless you all, and there's a lot of stacks saved up.
I don't know why I have so many. What happened?
Like, people have had multiple, but I guess you ended up having 4 stacks on here.
The blessed cleric.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, feel free to send in any links. I look forward to next time. Hopefully, we can all get together relatively soon to finish this out and defeat this evil theoretically
The evil-
demon collector, who you all will find out is actually Dooley. All these things have been like, I've been evil this whole time.
It was Dooley.
Hey, I thought we agreed.
Oh, whoopsie!
weren't
Was I not
talking
supposed to
about
say
this
anything yet?
yet.
That's my bad. I should. Oh, whoopsie.
So sorry for the big reveal, guys. It's gonna be a doozy of an episode next time.
That's right.
Wait, what?
Because Julie
Oh,
knows
you
all
weren't
your
kidding.
secrets. Yeah, you don't have to watch out for Pim
Why?
stealing stuff from you all. You actually need to watch out for Dooley stealing stuff from you all.
That's right. All the questions, all the diary snatching. I want all the secrets.
Okay then.
My adorably charming voice. There's all a ruse.
All the ruse.
Exactly.
That's so funny. Oh, thank you, Suckum, for wanting to bless us.
Thank you, Stag.
Yeah, for sure.
Much appreciated.
Okay. Let me just send Lux something over here.
Woohoo.
Oh, and also those of you who haven't sent me your weaknesses and strengths. I think all of you
Oh yeah,
have.
I'll do that.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think I have. Have I? I don't
Oh,
think
the
I
strengths and
have.
weaknesses, because that is going to be super
Oh,
important
right.
next session for no suspicious reasons at all. I need to send
Ah.
Dooley the information for next time, of course.
Yeah.
Send Dooley the information.
I don't think I have, so feel free to bug me to do it if I forget.
Pim.
My
I'm
weakness.
going to take a guess. It's the sticky finger, the kleptomania. No.
Yeah,
Partially that.
that can definitely get him into trouble sometimes.
Elena's weakness is getting money.
I just love that you and also Pim were just like, well, the couple was like, I like money, and Elena's like, yeah, I do, and Pim's like, I definitely do, even more. Like, oh, okay.
Okay then. That'll wrap it up for me.
He
Okay,
has a
yes.
problem, honestly.
Yeah. And now Dooley's like, wait, but this is actually useful. Oh no. As long as she can twist it to be like, we're using these thieving powers for good.
Yeah, Julie's
all
feeling,
good.
Julie's feeling conflicted.
Mhm.
He's really putting her moral fiber to the test.
Yeah, that's true. She has to keep twisting her head. It's gonna get all jumbled up, and it's like, are you sure there, girl? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
fun. I like their dynamic.
Yeah, I'm a fan too. All right, I'm gonna say bye to my end, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Okay, bye, Troy's end.
I tried.
Oh, it sounds like I'm saying bye to his. Anyways.
Bye, Troy. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun hanging with y'all. I'll still be here. I just gotta say bye to chat, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Bye, Reese. Bye,